Hello and welcome to the Sheridan Yellow Jacket broadcast. My name is Mason Fisher. I'm joined here with Vice President of People's Bank, Jeremy Orman.
Hey, Mason, good to be here tonight. Should be a good game. Weather's going to definitely have an effect. Look like the rain has stopped for now, but the hurricane coming in, praying for all the people in Louisiana. But tonight we're going to play football.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Treadway a couple weeks ago, the athletic director here at Sheridan. It was Tuesday morning. I said, so what are the chances Thursday night gets rained out? He said, we will play football Thursday night. He said, this is a game right here, and it will be happening.
Yes, that's one beauty about football. Snow, rain, no matter the conditions, football players are going to play football, and that's what we're going to do tonight. Got a good matchup against Rogers. Watched some film on Rogers. Their quarterback as a receiver last year, so this is only his third start at quarterback. He is one athletic kid. If he gets outside of the pocket, he's going to do some damage. He's got speed. He has good moves. I'd say his only thing he has to work on is staying in the pocket and making good passes. So when the line blocks, it creates a pocket, and it's unnatural for somebody to stand in that pocket and throw the ball, and so he's not quite used to that feeling yet. He'll get a little antsy, and he's quick to run out of there. So if we can keep him in the pocket and keep their big tight end in check, I think we have a good chance on defense. Their line is big, Mason. We got a 6'4", 370, a 6'1", 270, 6'1", 250, and so they're going to be hard to move, but I think we got enough grit to hold our own and make plays and shoot gaps, and hopefully got a good strategy playing for him tonight.
It's fun watching Coach Kelly and how much he watches film. I saw him even out here warming up, preparing for quarterback scrambles. I saw plays out here earlier today where they set up a mock offense to show what Rogers would do, and the defense was preparing for exactly what to do when the quarterback does break out of the pocket, because like you said, he will scramble. It is something that the defense here will have to watch tonight.
Yeah, and passing on both sides is going to be something to watch. It may come down to who can run the ball better tonight. There's not much in the world that's slicker than a wet football. Maybe our pastor's bald head might be slicker than a wet football, but other than that, it is a slick item to throw and a slick item to catch. And I walked out on the field earlier. It's draining well. Back when I played in 98 to 2000, there was no turf. And so you were grass and mud, and the conditions were a little worse, but this new turf has a good drainage system underneath it, not standing water anywhere that I could see. It's really good. The rubber pellets are going to dry up some of it as well. So cuts and running shouldn't be difficult, but it is going to get wet. The football's going to get wet, making it harder to throw and catch.
I saw you down there testing the slickness of the field. I was just hoping you didn't fall down. But
is that an old joke?
No.
You calling me old?
It was slippery.
Okay.
I just assumed, So, but I'm glad that it seems like the field has held up nice. I've not seen any standing water on the field at all. I've seen a little bit on the track, but that's a true testament with how much rain we've gotten here today.
Yeah, it's done well. Field has held up well.
So let's talk a little bit about some stats from last week. Dax had a great game, over 400 yards.
Yeah, 408 yards, 57% completion rate, I believe, 3 touchdowns. And if I just looked at the stats, I'd have thought we'd have won that game, but we hurt ourselves last week, Mace. We had a lot of offensive penalties, over 10 offensive penalties, and I really think, I'm not making excuses for us. Lakeside's a good football team, but that lightning delay, I think, affected our rhythm, never seemed to get back on pace where we started, and just kind of went downhill. But, they're going to watch film, and my football coach my sophomore year, Eddie Mack Harper, said, "Film don't lie." And it's promising because what we saw on film are things that can be corrected. False starts, some being out of position, a little bit on defense, not making tackles, delay of games. Those are things that we can fix. And so I'm very hopeful. Coach Kelly, is Hall of Fame coach. He's going to watch the film. Kids are going to learn. And I expect a better overall performance, penalty-wise and as a team out here tonight.
Yeah, me and Dakota got to go down and listen to Coach Kelly's speech after the game, at least some of it. And after the game, he said, nights like this happen. You do take losses. It happens. He said, but I've got to be honest with you. Without the penalties and me not calling bad plays, we would be fine tonight.
Yeah.
So he said, I'm going to take this one. This one's on me. I'm sorry, guys. I won't let this happen again. So we're going to move forward, and we got a big game next week. And here we are against Rogers, and I know these guys have been shaken off last week. That is behind them. That is not even in the mirror anymore. They are so far gone past that. I believe that they are ready for this game here tonight.
It's good leadership, taking ownership, letting all the players know he's in it with them. And, first meeting, by the way, between Sheridan and Rogers, I think, ever.
Wow.
I don't know if this will be an ongoing thing, but it's excited to have Rogers.
Well, it's the game of the week.
Game of the week.
So this is the biggest game in the state of Arkansas this week. That is part of the reason why we're here on Thursday night instead of Friday night.
There you go. Thanks for clarifying that. Back to the offense last week. I want to touch on some season stats, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Real quick. Right now, total offensive yards, 935 offensive yards. That includes losses of rush, and sacks are considered a minus rushing yard. So that includes that. All-purpose yards, that's receiving yards, rushing yards, returning yards. 1,048 productive yards by our offense. We believe, I don't know if it's been verified, but right now Dax has got the second most passing yards in the state. He's got roughly, 742 yards, 7 touchdowns in 2 games. And so the production's there. We just got to clean it up a little bit. And I think we're going to do great things this season. Receiving, Peyton appears to be Dax's favorite target, 27 targets. 19 receptions, 276 receiving yards, and he averages almost 15 yards a catch. That's unbelievable. Zay Stevens, of course, dual threat receiver, running back. Big play Zay, that's what I'm going to call him. 11 targets, 8 receiving yards. His average yards per catch is 25 yards, and then Zay also has 25 rushes on the season with 159 yards and an average of 6 yards per rush. So, and then we get down to defense. Jacob Pilkington's leading the defense, linebacker. He's got 15 total tackles. Jackson Delks 12 tackles, and Braxton Fox 11 tackles. It's kind of the heart of our defense there. So overall, it's good. I'm very proud of our performance. Like I said, it's just minor things, and it's still early. We're not even in conference yet, so it's going to be a good season, and hope this turns out to be the good game that I expect it to be.
Yeah, and I think it will. Our defense has 5 sacks on the season right now. Fisher, Tucker, and Brian Bowman are leading that at 1.5 each. And then, we've had 8 quarterback hits other than that total for the season. So getting the pressure on the quarterback's a big deal. And I think that moving forward, our defense is one that can bring that.
Yeah, our defense must play disciplined football tonight. If you are watching at home, this evening, I want you to watch Rogers' guards. If you can watch their guards, they're going to tell you where the ball's going. And so their guards will pull. That means they will be on the line of scrimmage, and they will run to the side that the ball's going to. And if our linebackers can key in on that, and our strong safety can key in on that and beat those linemen to a spot, good things are going to happen tonight. But those linemen are athletic. They're big. We're going to have to hold our ground and establish a line of scrimmage. They're going to their defense is good as well. It's very if you compare these two on film, it's very similar. Rogers' offense is going to spread out. They're going to have shotgun formation, and they're going to throw the ball. They're going to run counters, and they're just going to be all over the field. Same with Sheridan. We're going to spread the field out. We have receivers all over the field. We're going to use Zay in the passing game and running game. But Rogers' defense is going to start probably with 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers, called a 3-4 defense. And they are going to blitz from the right side, and blitz from the left, blitz up the middle, blitz on the out. I mean, it's going to be an array of blitzes. And so our linemen had to have a very hard week of preparing for picking up different blitzes and different schemes in order to protect Dax to get a good pocket for his passing game.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and it kind of all goes back to that watching film, and it's something you can tell that this team does. We watched them last week at Lakeside. You could really tell in that first quarter that they almost knew what play Lakeside was going to run before they ran it, and and you saw the same thing against Whitehall. And so I know that's something they're coming out here tonight. They have watched film. They are trained up and ready. They're watching those guards. I have no doubt that the defensive coordinator has prepared them for that. And moving forward with kicking, Andrew Mitchell and Preston Hurd together have kicked 9 onside kicks so far this season, 3 of which have been recovered by the Jackets. They're pretty even on how many they've kicked. Andrew's kicked 5, and Preston Hurd's kicked 4. Preston Hurd has been responsible for all of the long kickoffs as well. He's kicked 3 off for 131 yards there. So that's a pretty big deal. He's doing pretty good on those when he does have to kick it off. But I'm expecting to see several more onside kicks here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It's Coach Kelly's go-to. That's what he's known for, onside kicks. We saw Rogers pregame working on their onside kick recovery. Rogers has a great kicker. Rumor is he's kicked a 60-yard field goal in practice. So we're going to pause here, Mason, and respect our country, playing the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Carrying the United States flag is River Stewart. Carrying the Arkansas flag is Randall Gaddy. And front rifle is Ethan Anderson.
Hit a button, hang on.
That was the national anthem brought by the Sheridan YellowJacket JRTC.
And, yeah, the band did a great job.
Absolutely.
Senior Kaylee Arnold.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us all come together and watch this game. I pray that all these athletes out here will play with great sportsmanship and will stay safe out there. I pray for everyone in the stands as well, that we just show you in all of our way actions and our words, Lord. Thank you for just everything you do. In Jesus' name I pray.
And that was Kaylee Arnold with the student-led prayer.
Now, the Sheridan High School Band will play the Sheridan Alma Mater.
Next, we have the high school band, Alma Mater.
Poncho's getting in my way. I couldn't find the thingy.
Captain tonight for the Yellow Jackets.
Was the Sheridan Alma Mater brought by the Sheridan YellowJacket Band, and the captains are getting ready to make their way out onto the field.
13.
And so the Yellow Jackets coming, the American flag up front. It's always a good image. That says football, like a good American flag in front of your team.
That's right, doing a quick little down and back as they typically do, and they enter the field, and the captains do make their way out to midfield with the referees.
Captain tonight for Rogers, our number 74, Hayden Rogers.
And shout out to the band and cheer team, dance squad. No matter the conditions, football players are here, but they're here supporting the team as well. So we're going to give a shout out to them. Shout out to you guys following us at home, staying out of the weather. Appreciate you tuning in. And thank you to our sponsors as well. We've got a few new ones coming in, but these sponsorships help this thing go. We can't do it without our sponsors, so we want to thank you, all of our sponsors, for stepping in and helping us.
Absolutely, it's been a great help, and I'm sure as you're seeing a lot of neon on the field tonight. Shout out to all the students wearing neon. That is a student-led thing that they are having neon night here.
All right. You don't have neon. You don't have neon on, Mason.
Unfortunately, I graduated already from here, and I don't know what my school's wearing now. Probably be a little bit more maroon now. I couldn't wear that here.
All right, Sheridan received the ball, starting the game off. Let's see if we can set the tone here and get a good offensive drive going, put some points on the board early, set the tone against Rogers. 1-1 Rogers. Played a good game against North Little Rock. Actually shut North Little Rock out 43-0, and then went to hosted Muskogee in Rogers, and it was a very good game. Lost that one 33-28. Sheridan also 1-1. Good victory over Whitehall 44-20, and lost to Lakeside last week. And here they come. Let's see
Out the helmet, the Yellow Jackets come with the American flag right up front.
Yeah, let's go, Jackets. Let's go, boys. Let's see how they rebound tonight, Mason. Let's see what kind of character we have, what kind of leadership we have, see if we can bounce back after a tough loss at Lakeside. And hopefully we got some anthrite, what would you call that? Charcoal jerseys tonight?
Yeah, it looks like some charcoal gray, definitely a dark gray jersey with some blue pants, and
Rocking
dark blue helmets on.
Yeah, rocking the blue helmets.
I'm liking it. Liking it.
Back when we were school, we just got the old high school jerseys. Mine was about 4 sizes too big my sophomore year. I was also about 5'3", 80 pounds in sophomore years in high school, so maybe it wasn't the jersey, maybe it was just me.
Oh my. Rogers coming out there in all white tonight. There's a lot of them.
A lot of them. They're still coming.
Only 11 on the field at a time, but I think there's probably over 100 of them standing
Still coming.
It is crazy. They got more football players than they do fans.
Yeah, Rogers is a long way. I'm not gonna lie.
3 hours.
But not many people in the visiting bleachers. We have a good little home crowd considering the weather conditions.
Yeah, I was expecting honestly a smaller crowd with as much rain as we've gotten, but honestly the bleachers are looking pretty full.
All right.
The Yellow Jackets take their stand on the field for kick return. Kick return is usually Parker Mullins and Zay Stevens out back, which that looks to be the same tonight. Zay Stevens has 3 returns for 49 yards, and Parker Mullins has 4 for 33 on the season. Zay Stevens' longest return was 26 yards. Parker Mullins was 13.
I'm gonna steal your thunder here. We're gonna get a People's Bank first quarter underway here. People's Bank, our first quarter sponsor. Appreciate Bank sponsoring that.
Absolutely, and the kick is up, heading straight to Zay Stevens. Zay's going to catch it at about the 2-yard line and start going back.
Hit it, Zay!
It past the 20.
All right.
And gets wrapped up right at about the 20. So we're going to get this first drive underway for Sheridan.
Yeah, good return out at the 20. Had a nice lane to run through. He hit it and had one player to get by, and I couldn't tell who that was, but Rogers had a good open field tackle there.
Yeah, a lot of their guys kind of came in pretty quick after that one. But Zay being able to return it 18 yards right there was pretty good. And the offense makes their way out onto the field for the first time.
Rogers using that 3-4 defense I was talking about pregame, 3 linemen, 4 linebackers. You're going to see a lot of pressure, a lot of blitzing from different areas. Let's see what they do here.
Got 4 receivers wide on their right. Dax is rolling, scrambling pretty quickly. Finds a receiver, long pass to Parker Mullins.
Is he in bounds?
He's going to say that he was out of bounds, incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
Thought he had him there. Good rollout, good protection by the line.
And honestly, it was a great throw by Dax. It was really 50-50 on whether or not his feet were in bounds. 2nd down and 10 at the 20 for the Jackets. Snaps back to Dax. Handoff to Zay. Zay going up the middle, going to get wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that linebacker filled that gap quick for Rogers. Didn't give Zay much time to do any moves. You know, Zay is shifty. He can make a man miss typically, but not that time.
Looks like he got a gain of about half a yard on that one. So they moved it up just a hair. Got trips left and twins on the right. Dax rolling to the left. Tried to find Zay Stevens there, got a hand on it, and he missed. So lining up for 4th down. Jackets are going to stay on the field.
Good coverage there. We ran out underneath and then out over the top. Our linebackers, Dax had a choice of hitting the closest receiver or the next furthest away receiver, and went with Zay. Good coverage. The defender knocked the ball away there.
4th and 9 here for the Jackets. We got 3 receivers out to the left. And Zay lining up right there on the line.
False start.
Snap is up, and it's going to be a false start on the Yellow Jackets.
We got a false start. First series of the game. That's what I was talking about earlier, Mason. We got to clean that up.
Yeah, you can't have those late penalties there. And we're going to keep the offense out on the field. Going to be 4th down and 14. From the Yellow Jackets 16. And we'll see what Coach Kelly calls here. Staying with the same formation. That's Parker Mullins there at the bottom of your screen. That's Peyton Sterrett isolated up top, and wrapped up was Dax there in the backfield pretty quickly. Going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and goal for Rogers.
Yeah, linebacker blitzed around the outside, and the play call was a rollout to Dax's left, and he ran right into the blitz. Got sacked. It's going to be at the 8-yard line. Looks like Mason. 1st down, Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers coming in here with excellent field position. We'll see what their package looks, their goal line package looks like. I think it's Jeff Reagan starting at quarterback there. A tight formation, switching things up last minute. That quads out to the left. Snaps back. They're looking to the right. Got a man isolated. Touchdown, Rogers. First play for Rogers. First score for Rogers.
Yeah, the receiver kind of slow played it, made the defender think he wasn't going anywhere, and then ran right into the defender. A little push off on an out route. Converted there and touchdown on the first play.
Lining up for the extra point. That's Benson Ashley. Going to kick it for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, this kid can kick a football, Mason.
Snap is back, kick is up, and it is right down the middle. No, it was no good. They're saying no good, so that kick was out to the right. Must have been too high for me to be able to see that one. No good on the kick, so that brings our score to Rogers Mountaineers 6 and Sheridan YellowJackets 0. And we're going to put the kick return team back out on the field.
Yeah, tough first possession for Sheridan, but we're going to turn it around here. Confident in our boys, confident in our coach. He'll find some openings, and we'll make some progress. Penalties, we got to watch our penalties. A false start penalty on the first possession. Had a good first play called. Receiver was just out of bounds, but we'll get it together here.
Second drive of the first quarter, which is brought to you by People's Bank. Thank you, People's Bank, for sponsoring our first quarter here. We got Zay Stevens and Parker Mullins out back to return this kick, and the kick is up. Good kick there. Going to send it back to the end zone for a touchback, and we'll be on the 20-yard line to start the next drive.
It'll be interesting how we see what adjustments we make here up front. We've seen what they've got on the defensive line. We've seen a couple of their blitzes. And usually against a blitz, you can counter it by doing two things. You can do a hard count, which is go on two. You know, if you're under the center, maybe a hut, or if you're calling out of a shotgun, you can clap your hands and try to draw them off sides. The second way you combat it is throwing screens. You let that pressure get past the lineman, you dump a screen over the top for a big play.
We've seen several screens by Sheridan. Set it out in motion, screen pass to Zay Stevens. He gets about 2 or 3 yards there on that play.
Yeah, just quick hitter, get some momentum. That's a good tempo starter there. Good positive play, throw it, catch it. Let's get in the groove here. Good blocking by the receivers on the outside as well, Mason.
Yeah, 3 yards of play will get you a first down all the way down the field, and that's something that you're kind of targeting is at least 3 yards per play. So that was a great little move there by Zay Stevens. Got trips right, twins on the left, snaps back to Dax. Dax standing pretty comfortably, finds a receiver open. That's J.P. Black, got to the 41-yard line before he was tackled.
Boy, J.P. Rogers had man coverage there. That means one defender was guarding one receiver. J.P. made a good move to the inside. Nobody in the middle of the field. Big completion there for Sheridan. That's good. Good.
Yeah, that's a First Trust Home Loans first down for Sheridan YellowJackets there. And they're going to set up in the same formation. Dax alone in the backfield. Sets Peyton Starrett in motion. And he's trying to find a man. He gets hit pretty hard in the backfield and takes a sack.
Yeah, defender got free and just blindsided Dax there.
Yeah, he wasn't quite expecting that hit.
I didn't see the misprotection, but it was a clear shot at Dax on it. It wasn't looking that way and got him good. Dax is up, waiting for the next play call. Good to see him bounce up.
Yeah, Wiley DePriest checked in there for J.P. Black, and Wiley steps up to the top side of your screen there. It's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Jackets. Got twin receivers on both sides. Got a lot of, looks like a blitz coming. Yep, blitz coming from number 11 there, and he's going to be wrapped up again in the backfield for another sack.
That's Braxton Lindsay. He's going to play tight end / receiver and line up wide at defensive end there. He's going to get really wide, and he's just going to use his speed and athleticism to try to get around the outside tackle. That time he beat the tackle around the outside, got a clear path to Dax for another sack.
3rd and 19 for the Jackets here. We got a similar formation here, except for this time we're lining Zay Stevens up to the left side of Dax. Snap is back. Dax dropping, got a lot of pressure quick. He's going to have to throw that one away, and that ball was tipped.
Ball was tipped. Tried to set up a screen there. Looks like Zay got caught up in the mix of the linemen, couldn't get free. Dax just throws the ball away to avoid the sack. I like the play call, just didn't execute it good that time. It'll come back later, though. You'll see more screens, I'm sure, in the game.
Gonna have a bunch formation here. Still got twin receivers. Just kind of in close. Lots of pressure brought here. Punt by the Yellow Jackets. They're gonna have a man out running deep to grab the ball, and Jackets are gonna let it roll, and the Jackets are gonna touch it at about the 23-yard line for Rogers to start. Good call there by Coach Kelly, punting that one away. 4th and 19.
4th and 19. Rogers already had a quick score. Dax with a nice punt, got a good roll, Sheridan Yellow Jacket roll. And we're going to make Rogers try to go the length of the field here, see what they have on offense. Again, quarterback, only his 3rd start, played receiver last year. He is an athletic young man, can run, can pass it a little bit. Rogers has good size up front, so we need to try to find a way to get in there, get after the quarterback, keep him in the pocket, contain the offense.
Absolutely. They're going to go quads right, and they got one standalone receiver up top. Snap is back, going to be a little quick screen pass, and that receiver is going to get some room. He makes it out to the 40, and he gets hit and knocked out at about the 44, maybe the 45-yard line.
Yeah, a little screen pass. That's Braxton Lindsay there, the young man that just made the sack, is now playing receiver, so you can see his athleticism. Gets outside, makes a good run. Good tackle by Sheridan. Touchdown saving tackle there.
Snaps back to Reagan. Reagan's throwing left. He's got a lot of speed and can make it. Got Brady Dillon. Ball is out and loose. I think it might have gone out of bounds. It did. They're going to say Rogers ball right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's called a coverage sack right there, Mason. Our defenders secondary had a good coverage. Nobody was open. Brady Dillon ran him down from the backside. The quarterback down from the backside caused a fumble. We were close. I couldn't tell how close, but
I know our guy dove on it as it was going out of bounds. I guess it just hit the white. Snaps back to Reagan. Going to be a quick handoff. He's going to find some room and get wrapped up right at about the first down yard for yardage. It's going to be about the 46-yard line.
Good open
44.
field. Yeah, good open field tackle by Reed Stevens. That guard pulled. Our defensive end was in the right spot. He's got to collapse down and close that lane off.
Quick no-huddle offense. Going to be a play-action pass. It's going deep for number 5. That's caught. They get to the 10-5, pulled down right at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mountaineers.
Quick hitter, deep ball, one-on-one coverage, and that was no pressure on the quarterback. Stand back, had a good view of the field, and made a good throw. That's just a really good throw.
It was a perfect catch too. It just really it was well executed offensive play.
Gonna run to the left here. No
play action pass. They're gonna dump it incomplete. 2nd down. Jackets have to bring a lot of pressure here on goal line plays.
Yeah, Sheridan had man coverage. Rogers tried to run some slants to the inside. Quarterback wasn't comfortable making a tight throw, threw it low.
Snaps back and high, and it's going to be ran, and it's going to be in for another Rogers touchdown. So that's going to bring our score to 6-0.
Be 12 now.
12-0. I said 6, didn't I?
Yeah, it's all right. That's all right. It's hard-nosed football there. Goal line, right up the middle, mano-a-mano, and Rogers punches it in for a 12-0 lead.
Kicker lines up for an extra point again. That is Benson Ashley lining up for the kick. The holder is A.J. Francisco. Snaps back. Kick is up. That one is through the uprights, and it's going to be good.
So good long drive by Rogers there. We made some good plays on defense. Gave up a long passing play on the outside, one-on-one coverage. But Still a lot of game left. Offense has got to get it going here, Mason. We got to get momentum, and we've got to make some good plays. Positive first down yards are always helpful, and kind of get in the groove. I think we do better when we get in a rhythm. We get a completion. We get a quick play called in. We get a good 5-yard run. We get another play call. We get a good quick completion. We just got to get in a rhythm, and good things will happen after that.
Football is definitely a game of momentum, and you said it best, is we've got to get some momentum moving forward in this game, and there's no better drive than this one to start that.
We got Zay Parker back again. Zay had an opening on the first kickoff. Thought he was going to have a big hitter there. See if we can get something big here out of big play. Big play Zay. It's my new nickname for Zay.
Kick is underway.
He was offside there.
And they are going to call that.
We had one of the Rogers players go past the 40 before the ball was kicked, and they're going to throw that flag, move them back, and make them re-kick.
That's a Platinum Roofing penalty flag there on Rogers. And they are going to be backing that up. Hopefully that'll give us a chance to get a little bit of a return in.
Kicking from the 35, Zay and Parker should move up a little bit, and they do. Hoping for a return here. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Sheridan.
It's kind of like icing the kicker, but not having to call a timeout.
There you go. Big return here would get us going on the sideline.
All right. Zay and Parker is ready to receive this kick, and it's up. Nice high kick, gonna bounce into the end zone. That kicker has got a boot.
Yeah, I told you he can kick it.
He can kick it pretty far. That's number 12, Benson Ashley.
It's a touchback from his own 35. It's a good kick.
Yeah, it is. Sheridan will be taking the ball again at the 20-yard line. First down.
And we're just inches away, Mason. I can feel it. The first pass of the game just barely out of bounds. The fumble caused by Brady Dillon. We recover it just barely out of bounds. So got to get some positive energy going here for the Yellow Jackets.
Twin receivers out on both sides. Got Zay. Got the handoff. He's going to get stopped before the line of scrimmage. I think he's going to lose about 3 yards on that play.
The right side of the line has got their hands full tonight. We got to fire off the ball. We got to engage. We got to use our arms to create lanes for Zay to run through.
We watched this Yellow Jackets offensive line do incredible things week 1 and 2, and so hopefully they can keep that up here tonight, protect the backfield a little bit.
Rogers, 3-down lineman.
Got JP Black there at the bottom of your screen. Low snap. Going to be a pass out to Zay on the left-hand side. He's trying to get some room. Makes it to about the 20-yard line, and there's about 7 white helmets around him.
Good pursuit by Rogers. That's a positive play. And maybe that'll set the tone for offense here, trying to get Zay out in space. Turns the corner. Good pursuit. Good angles by Rogers to track him down and keep Zay confined. If he gets loose, it's over.
Yeah, and you know that's a player that they've been watching all week in Zay and knowing what he's capable of. We got Peyton Starrett alone there on the bottom of the screen. We got Trips right, and Zay still in the backfield. Usually this is
outside.
Usually this is whenever they focus on Peyton Starrett. Dax is going to get wrapped up at about the 17-yard line.
That's Corbin Norris for Rogers, the linebacker. He blitzed around the outside. Defensive end came down inside. Got a clear path to Dax. Another 4th down here.
4th and 13. We're going to keep our offense out on the field here. Trips right, twins to the left. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going for it here. They got a free safety out back just in case we do punt.
Pressure again.
Pressure's brought quick, and it's going to be a sack and a turnover on downs.
That was right up the middle. Looks like they're confusing might have been the center there. So the center's got responsibility. Nobody's in front of him. He's going to help with a lineman, and when he helps with the lineman and moves his body one way, that allows a lane right up the middle for a defender to come and get to the quarterback.
Yeah, and those linebackers are watching for that opening, and they just target it, and they're doing a pretty good job at finding that tonight. Going to be 1st and goal for the Mountaineers at the 10-yard line, and the Yellow Jackets defense takes the field for the 3rd time tonight.
That bunch formation to the left, little motion.
Everybody's changing it up to quads left, and got a man down at the bottom,
down
isolated.
Yeah.
Find him. It's going to be incomplete pass.
Yeah, one-on-one to their one-on-one. Good defense. Might have gotten away with a little arm around the back, but we'll take it.
2nd down and 10. Well, 2nd down and goal from the 10 for the Mountaineers here. 5:38 left to play in the 1st quarter, which is brought to you by People's Bank. We got Kevin Monroe there.
Good coverage.
Right-hand side.
See something on the right side. They're going after it, but that's good coverage again by Sheridan. Had Reed Stevens in the middle. Came over, read the quarterback's eyes, broke that play up. Lawson Wallingford, he's on an island. We say that he's on an island. It means it's one-on-one. Man against man, and who wants it the most?
3rd and 10. Snap is back. Reagan's scrambling. He's got some room. He makes it in there for a touchdown if this play stands.
Got a hold on the outside. That's going to come back.
I think that's going to come back and move back. I think that's our Platinum Roofing penalty flag thrown there. It is holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, so they'll have 3rd down from the 20-yard line. And that's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, they got to get in. So that's a big break for Sheridan. Definitely held our end on the outside. Couldn't get away and make a play, so they're going to call that every time.
This could be a huge stop for Sheridan. Got to stop them from moving forward on this play. They've already been successful at that twice, forcing 2 incomplete passes, so Sheridan needs to get a stop right here.
Bunch left, one-on-one coverage down low.
Snaps back to Reagan. Reagan is running to the left. He is looking to try and find some room, and he
Get
gets
there, guys. There you go.
knocked out at maybe a gain of 2. And what an excellent job. I think every Sheridan player was chasing him down on that left side.
Yep. There's the athleticism of the quarterback. It was a designed run. Try to get him outside, but, yeah.
He's quick.
He's quick.
At 5'7", 150 pounds, he can move around. A junior from Rogers.
4th and goal. Come on, we need a big stop here, defense. What you got here? What you got? Let's go.
All right, big 4th down stop, hopefully right here. We got trips right. They got a receiver at the top left. They're going to focus on him. Actually, they're focusing on the running back. That's going to be hit by Brady Dillon for a turnover on downs. What a great stop there by Sheridan. The momentum that they needed, and this will bring over the next offensive drive starting at the 16-yard line.
Great play by Brady Dillon, the senior. He had one person to think about, and he stayed on him the whole way. That's disciplined football there, staying with the running back. Try to get the running back on a little go route around the outside, call that a wheel route. Brady was there, made a play. Now it's up to the offense, Mason. We got to get something going here, help our defense out. Let's go.
And Dax makes his way back onto the field, and he's going to call play. Play clock is down to 16, so trying to eliminate those delay of games from last week, and they make their way to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers on both sides. Snaps back. Hand off to Zay. Zay's trying to find some room. Spin move, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, trying to go up the middle again. We just having a hard time right now. We'll figure this out. We've got to make some adjustments, but the middle's not there. We're going to have to maybe go to zone running plays where the linemen move together to one side of the field, and Zay picks a hole and shoots it.
Snap back to Dax. Going to be another quick handoff to Zay. He's going to find a little bit of room on the right. He finds the room. He's going. He's across the 50. Gets tripped up at about the 45. Knocked out of bounds at about the 41. What a great run by Zay Stevens.
Little counter play here. Look at these blocks downfield. Oh, who's out front there? I can't tell who's out front. Number 1. Good job. That is Jace Bradshaw hustling downfield, making good blocks. A little counter play. Zay goes left, hits it on the counter on the right, gets around the outside. Big play, Zay.
That was a First Trust Home Loans first down. Got quads out to the left, snaps back to Dax. Dax trying to find some room. He's going to slide and fall. Maybe a loss of 2 there.
Got away from the first one. Kept his eyes downfield for a minute. Goes down to avoid a turnover.
I think he was looking before he hit the line of scrimmage. I think he was trying to find a receiver to dump it off to, but just couldn't get there in time.
It's Troy Chandler for Rogers coming around the outside, putting pressure. It's the linebackers. It's what's hard to do as a lineman. These linebackers may blitz you up the middle. They may blitz you on the outside. You just got to be aware of where they are the whole time. Here he comes again on a blitz.
Quick pass out there to J.P. Black that time. It's dropped, just barely out of reach. Dax playing with a lot of pressure tonight.
If they keep blitzing, that's going to be there all game long. That slant over the middle. If your linebackers are blitzing and they're at the line of scrimmage, that slant's going to be open all night long if your receiver can get inside.
Yeah, I expect that route to go to Peyton Starrett here in a minute, and we'll see what can happen. Peyton Starrett's there at the top of your screen. You see Zay lining up behind, going in motion. He sets up, and he go out left-hand side. Pass to Zay. Zay trying to get out of reach of the defender, and he's going to be stopped right before the line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th down for the YellowJackets.
Shoestring tackle there by number 31, Corbin Norris. I like the play call. You got blockers out front, Zay in space, but just a good open field tackle by Rogers.
4th down and 13 for the YellowJackets. They're lining up. They've got twin receivers on both sides. Coach Kelly sees something, changing up the play. Trips left.
Here comes pressure again.
Zay Stevens was on the outside. He's looking right. He finds a man. That's Wiley to Priest, and it's going to be batted down by a defender. Almost an interception there.
Yeah, good route. We had a post route on our inside receiver on the top of your screen. Good play by number 4 for Rogers, Cam Cunningham. He's a playmaker for them. He came off of his receiver, dropped back, and broke the play up. So good route, good pass, just a good play by Cam there to break that up.
Rogers is going to come out starting with the ball at the 43. This is the second time they'll be starting in Yellow Jacket territory. And in Rogers territory, excuse me.
Got trips to the top of the screen for Rogers. Sheridan showing in that 3-down line front.
Handoff quickly. They're going to be stopped at about the 46-yard line, gain of about 4.
A lot of people on the tackle there. Couldn't tell, but saw the guard pull, backside backer, saw the guard, followed him, and stopped the running back from cutting back for a big gain. Good play.
Snap is back. Going to be a run there by Reagan. Quick screen pass on that, and he's trying to find some room. Can't get anywhere with it. He's going to get a gain of a yard, and that brings up 3rd down.
That's Braxton, I believe, on the outside. Oh yeah, here we go. Replays up. Swing athleticism of this quarterback. You think he's going to run, then he passes it. Good open field tackle in space there by Sheridan. I think it was Braxton.
They're bringing out a lot of receivers here on this play. All right, snap is back to Reagan. Reagan is looking to throw. Finds a guy downfield. That's going to be caught, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. That was number 14, Braxton Lindsay, with the catch.
Had a free defensive end on our left side on the bottom of your screen. Had a free shot at the quarterback. Didn't get there in time. One-on-one coverage. Throws it back shoulder of the receiver. Receiver makes a good adjustment. Big play there by Rogers.
Snaps back, and running back there gets a gain of about 3 before he's brought down by the Jackets. Quick no-huddle offense for this Rogers team. They are very fast tempo, like to keep it upbeat.
Yeah, Jonathan De Leon there filled that hole, made a good stick. Boom, filled that hole and stuck him. No gain or no additional yards after contact. Very good.
There's a light mist falling on the field right now. You can see it kind of from where we're at. Run right through the middle. He's going to get stopped there by the safety.
Yeah, that is Reed Stevens, the safety, coming up from a safety position, stopping a touchdown. That 23 for Rogers, he's pretty slick. He's got vision, good quickness. He's going to wait, be a patient runner and hit a hole. So great job there on open field tackle.
Reagan, quick play action pass. This play is going to be blown dead. And there's going to be a Platinum Roofing penalty flag thrown on this play. And the offense is going to back up about 5 yards.
Yeah, false start. Called by the line judge on the top of your screen. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Need a big stop again. Keep them out of the end zone. Keep points off the board here, defense. Let's go, guys.
That was a big penalty there that favored the YellowJackets. Similar formation here. It was a quick play action pass last time. They were going to do the same thing, but there's a Platinum Roofing penalty flag on this play as well.
Offsides. Gave it right back.
Usually they don't blow the whistle on an offsides and blow the play dead.
Yeah, if they feel like the defender's got a free shot at
too big of an advantage.
Yeah, they'll call it dead there.
3rd and 1. Same formation. Play action, rolling right. Finds Braxton there, gets to about the 5-yard line, and he gets hit and pushed out of bounds. Going to be 1st and goal for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, that play action, they fake a run and end up passing. That freezes your linebackers and gives you some more time to find an open receiver. I'd like to see Sheridan, use some of that as well. With all the blitzing that Rogers is doing, we can do a little play action, freeze them, get them confused, do a little misdirection. I think it'll be beneficial for us as well.
Yeah, 37 seconds left in the first quarter. That's brought to you by People's Bank. Snap is back. Handoff down the middle is going to be no gain for the Mountaineers on that one.
Great play. Came down the hill, made a hard tackle, keeping him out of the end zone. I think that was Weston. Might have been, Weston Ramsey on the tackle. Good job, Weston. Way to play your position right there and do your job.
Going to bring up 2nd down for the Mountaineers here. Snap is back. Reagan running, finding some room on the right, but not much as he only gets a gain of about 2.
Yeah, Weston Ramsey again. Reed Stevens coming up from his safety spot. Good tackle right there.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. That was brought to you by People's Bank. Jeremy, why don't you tell us a little bit about People's Bank?
Yeah, so we're a community bank. Locally, we're homegrown, I like to say. We're here, everybody's local. We started in 2000. Our former president had been in banking a long time, had several buyouts occur where he was working, and he just lost that community, that hometown feel, and decided to get some investors from Sheridan to start a community bank, to understand what people want, to help people, to be able to talk to someone face to face, and the rest is history, as they say. The current president, Craig Manat, has taken that momentum and opened a branch in East End and opened a branch in Benton, but we're still keeping that small town community feel, face to face interaction while helping our community. We're just fortunate. We're consistently a top 5 bank in the state of Arkansas, efficiency and performance, and we're very, very proud of that, and that is made possible because of the people in our community trusting us, using us as their bank, using us for their business loans and their business needs. So we just want to thank our communities, and look forward to next however many years I got at the bank. I got longer than Dakota. Dakota's just a young buck. I'm getting up there in age, so I don't know how much longer I have.
And we do have Dakota here keeping stats for us tonight. And we do want to say thank you to both Jeremy and Dakota here tonight helping us out. Going to be the Mountaineers ball at the 4-yard line of the YellowJackets. Here we go. It's Reagan running right. He's going to get stopped before the line of scrimmage for a loss on that play. Going to bring up 4th down.
Great play there. Jackson Delk. Containment. I say it over and over, but man, that wins games for you on defense. If Jackson doesn't do his job, That quarterback gets outside of him and has an easy score, but Jackson contained him, kept him inside, lived to fight another battle here.
4th and 9, the Mountaineers are going to go for it. Could be another big stop for Sheridan. They were successful last drive. Going to see what brings here. Reagan trying to find a receiver out on the right. That's Braxton Fox, way overthrown. That's going to be a turnover on downs from the Mountaineers.
Good hold right there by the defense. Braxton got away with a pull there. That's offensive pass interference all day, but ball's out of the end zone, no chance of a catch. Good job, defense. Let's go, offense. Get something going here. A little play action, maybe some screens. Let's get some momentum going. Get something on the board.
Yeah, Coach Kelly's got something up his sleeve here. We got the score right now. The Mountaineers 13, Jackets 0. So Jackets really trying to get out there and get a roll going. We had a lot of momentum there on the last drive. Jeremy, you got some stats for us?
Just some Roger stats. They had 10 rushes for 23 yards, 6 receptions for 113, 6 for 11 passing.
Pretty quick start there for the Mountaineers. Low snap. Going to try and hand it off. We're not going to get anywhere with it. It's going to be a loss of about 4.
Try to Eli Turner there with a run. Good penetration by Rogers' defense. Can't get anything going running here.
Yeah, it was kind of a low snap, and that kind of made it a harder transition there to the handoff. So good job by Eli Turner hanging on to the ball on that one.
Rogers staying in the 3-down line front.
Got
31 walking up.
Setting up, trying to see if they were going to blitz. Linebacker did find a hole, but we got Jace Bradshaw open there for the quick catch out to the 19-yard line. That's going to be a First Trust Home Loans first down.
Yeah, good patience by Dax, letting his receiver travel. Finally gets open on a deep out route. Good play. Let's go, Jackets. Keep it going.
And that's what it takes. Whenever you see a linebacker coming your way, there's a receiver open somewhere, and that was just a great throw there by Dax. Great job there by Jace. Eli Turner lined up in the backfield on this one. Going to be a play-action pass, screen, barely out of the reach of Jace Bradshaw. It brings up second down.
There's the play action I was talking about, trying to freeze the linebackers in their spot. Just didn't connect there on the outside.
Let's see. You got Mason Mangrum out on the top of your screen, wide receiver.
Empty backfield, usually passing here with Dax. Not much of a runner.
A lot of people creeping up on the outsides there. Quick pass to Peyton Sterrett for a quick gain of about 5 yards. He's hit by 2 people. Was not letting one drag him down. It did take 2.
Yep. First catch of the game for Peyton. That's Dax's favorite target so far this season. First time he's been looked at or made a catch. Again, if they're going to blitz, that slant, middle of the field is going to be open.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You can see them kind of creep up there on the outsides. They like to come in from the outside. And you see they're lining up in the same thing this time. The wide receiver linebacker number 14, Braxton, is out there on the right side ready to come in.
Linebackers are out wide as well. Usually means they're coming. Here they go.
Got a slant to the outside. Peyton Sterrett just slightly overthrown. Going to bring up 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. About 4 to go.
Yeah, we had trips down low on the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers run about 10-yard stop routes, and then Peyton runs a flag route. He's going to break to the outside after about 10 to 12 yards. Had a good look at him, just couldn't connect. Good protection by the offensive line, though. They're giving him time to throw. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely, and he had the time. It's a tough job. So now he's rolling right, looking for a man. That's Peyton Sterrett open. Going to be a First Trust Home Loans first down.
Here we go.
4th down conversion for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets.
Dax and Peyton have found something on the out route over here on this side. That's the second time they hit it on that drive. Dax rolling out, good accuracy while rolling. It's hard to do, but great completion, big first down. And we got Eli Turner still in the game.
34-yard line where the ball's at. I see Zay sitting out right now over on the bench. Handoff to Eli Turner. He's trying to go out. Those linebackers kind of came in from the outside and had that blitz coming and stopped him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Braxton Lindsey there. He's lining up. He's playing defensive end, and he's lining up really wide. And we've got to find a way to kick him out to open up a lane inside of him.
And you can see he's lining up just like that every time. Now he's kind of down low on the defensive line. in the tackle position. Going to be a quick little pitch. Peyton Barrett trying to throw the ball, and it's going to be just too low and tipped by the defender there. Trying to get it to Jace Bradshaw.
We had Jace and we had Mason. I think Mason was a little bit deeper downfield, had a chance. Put a little air into that, and it maybe gives over the defender for a big play. First trick play we've seen from Sheridan tonight.
8:54 left to go in the half. Sheridan is trying to get a roll going here. 3rd and 10. Got twin receivers.
Twin down low. Got twin up high. Eli's kind of in a slot back there. See what they do with him.
You can see like him in like a tight end position. Snaps back to Dax. Dax is looking left. Has some time. Tries to get it to J.P. Black. A lot of hands on him. No penalty flag.
A lot of contact downfield. I guess they're saying both of them were fighting there. No laundry on the field. So it's going to be 4th and 10. Trying to go to the middle of the field again.
We'll see what the Jackets do on this one. Trying to figure out a play call here from Kelly. J.P. Black's going to go up to the top there. He's going to bring it back in. They change up the formation there. And Eli Turner's up top alone with 4 receivers out to the right.
5 seconds on the play clock. Timeout.
Going to be a timeout by Sheridan. We're going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We want to take this opportunity to thank Allen Gate and Panel.
I thought my stuff had disconnected or something.
Welcome back to the Sheridan Yellow Jacket broadcast. Again, I just want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We still have some room for more if you guys want to sponsor us. If you have a business that's interested in helping us out and donating some money towards our Sheridan Touchdown Club and towards this football program, great football program we have here this season.
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, just the buzz around town, an exciting offense to watch. Defense is being stingy tonight, keeping us in this game. So good job, defense, keeping us close. We need a big play here.
4th and 10. And the snap is back. Dax is rolling to the right. Got some pressure coming. Tries to find a guy. Going to be batted down by number 10, Damian, for the Mountaineers. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. Mountaineers are going to get the ball in Yellow Jacket territory at about the 34.
Yeah, nobody open there. When you roll to one side of the field, the quarterback rolls to one side. It cuts the field in half. Dax can't, stop and throw it back across the other side of the field. So it cuts the field in half. Receivers got to be open. Nobody open there.
Zay Stevens still sitting out. I think he might be dealing with a little bit of an injury right now. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Hope to see him back soon. For now, we got Mountaineers ball. 1st and 10, sets a man in motion. That's Braxton catching the ball there on the right-hand side. Made a man miss. Going to only get a gain of a yard, though. Great job there by the Yellow Jacket defense.
Yeah, Braxton coming up from his spot. Watch Braxton 13 here. Gets past his tackler, goes to the ends. Oh, that's not him. He goes to the outside there, wraps up the legs. Who was on the inside there? 33. Is that the defensive end making the play in space? Good job.
Snap is back. Reagan's passing. Got a man. Oh, that was a good move. And now he's got some room on the right. He gets to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rogers. With 8 minutes and 3 seconds left in the half. Rogers now with 19.
Braxton was in good position. Just whiffed there. Trying to make an open field tackle, and then it's off to the races. Nobody on that side of the field to make a play. So a little quick hitter for a big play by Rogers, putting more points on the board.
Kicker is lining up again. That is number 12, Benson Ashley, their kicker. 1 for 2 tonight. And the third kick that he has made is up and good. So he is now 2-1 on the night for extra points, which brings our score Roger Mountaineers 20, Sheridan YellowJackets 0. And the YellowJackets are going to take their field position for kick return. We got Parker Mullins and J.P. Black out receipt to bring it back for the YellowJackets.
Yeah, so far for Sheridan, we've got four first downs, 12 rushes for 8 yards, 52 passing yards. Dax is 7 of 17, 1 for 5 on 4th down, 0 for 6 on 3rd down. So positive yards on 1st down helps those 3rd down conversions, and once we get 3rd down conversions, we have long drives that result in points. So, of course, Zay is out. I'm not sure what is going on with Zay, but he is sitting down on the bench. He's not going to be in your screen, but he's been sitting in the same spot for quite some time. We hope he's okay. But he is a big playmaker for us, so we're going to have to come together as a team, find a different way to move the ball without Zay, and get back to Sheridan offensive football here.
Yeah, their kicker is going to line up. He has had some nice kicks tonight, putting it in the back of the end zone. Kicks coming from the 40-yard line. And here we go. Kick is up. Going back. Going to be a touchback. Going to start for Sheridan at the 20-yard line.
And Colby Tabor back there and to replace Zay on the return, but sailed over their heads for a touchback. Our ball at the 20. See what kind of adjustments we make here. Sitting Coach Kelly's first rodeo, Coach DePree's first rodeo. They've been together for a while. Hopefully going to make some in-game adjustments and get a long drive here to put points on the board in the first half. 8:03 left in the second quarter. Plenty of time to do something here.
Yeah, absolutely. YellowJackets trying to get on the board here on this drive. They bring out trips right. They got Eli Turner in the backfield next to Dax. And we got one receiver up at the top there. Snap is back. Quick little turnaround, and a penalty flag is thrown. I don't think that there was a penalty on the play. I think there's a timeout. And that being the case, we're going to use this opportunity to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Lunsford and Associates. Back here at the Sheridan YellowJacket broadcast, that was a YellowJacket timeout. No, I'm sorry, that was a Rogers timeout. Going to bring out the same formation here. A different amount of pressure looks to be brought here by Rogers. They've got a little 3-3 defensive setup. J.P. Black is the intended target on that play. And its pass is going to be broken up there by number 10, Damian, for Rogers.
JP tried to run deep route on the outside. Safety came over the top to help. Just good defense. Little contact there on the edge. Fans wanting a pass interference call. No flag on the play. It goes second down here.
Yeah, when that safety and they have their eyes on the ball.
False start.
Yeah, false start there on the YellowJackets. When they've got their eye on the ball, they're almost never going to call a pass interference if they're actively going for the ball.
The second penalty on Sheridan this half. 2 false starts, I believe. Total of 10 yards and offensive penalties. Going the wrong way here.
Second down and 15 here for the YellowJackets. Got Brady Dillon lining up beside Dax on this one.
Little trick play.
Brought some pressure up front for Rogers. Brady Dillon looking to throw. That pass looked to be complete. What a throw as he was being dragged to the ground.
Great play there.
Good job, Brady Dillon.
Pick up about 8. Here goes Brady. Watch this toughness here. Got a man all over him. Finds a way to get it off on the money. Great catch there as well. Going to the ground, securing the ball. Good play.
That was a great play there by Brady Dillon. I mean, that was impressive athleticism. Watching him jump around and play all these different positions is incredible. Now we got Dax lining up on the right-hand side. Brady Dillon going to run it through the middle, kind of having to throw some trick plays in there at him, and that's going to bring up 4th down, but it was a gain of 2.
Yeah, hoping to fall for a little, they set up a trick play, hoping Rogers follows Dax on a fake handoff there, and Brady can get some positive yards up the middle. Gained a couple. 4th down. Need good protection here. Give Dax some time to make a good throw.
4th down and 5. This will be a big conversion here. We've seen them do it already once, so we know that they can do it. Going to be a handoff and then a pass. Going to be to Jace Bradshaw, and it was
out of bounds.
Out of bounds, incomplete, turnover on downs. I think he was just in the air, had too much momentum moving outward.
Yeah, he was already up on the sideline, tried to go up in the air to make a play, and couldn't get 1 foot down before he went out of bounds. Interesting, they went to the handoff to Brady for a pass on 2 of those plays, and then he faked it the reverse with Dax going in motion. So looks like they may have found something they like there.
Defense comes back out. Looks like the Jackets might be bringing some defense. A whistle is blown.
That movement by Rogers.
Yeah, that's a Platinum Roofing penalty flag.
No, calling
Offsides.
encroachment. Oh my, I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I was not expecting that one. Really hardly any movement down there. Could have been lined up wrong, I guess.
They make contact, they'll stop the play, but I didn't
see any.
Didn't see anything from this angle.
1st and 5 for the Mountaineers. Reagan in at quarterback. Going to be snap his back. He is looking to make a pass. Finds a guy wide open in the middle there for a Rogers touchdown.
Plenty of time to throw, and he just got behind our safety there at the back of the end, or middle of the end zone.
That was number 16, Parker Nix, with the catch on that.
So first play after the penalty, Rogers attacks the middle of our defense, goes over the top for a touchdown.
As Braxton lining up for the extra point for the Mountaineers. A.J. Francisco, the holder. Snap is back. Kick is up, and very high kick, and it's good.
All right, 27-0, Rogers leading, 6:27 to go in the second quarter. We've shown glimpses of some offense. Just can't put a drive together, whether it's penalty or sack or drop pass. We just can't string it together right now. So hopefully we get under the tent in between possessions. We make some in-game adjustments. Adjust our blocking scheme. Look for ways to take advantage of this blitzing defense from Rogers. Find holes and get some good plays strung together for a score, and get some momentum going in before we take a break for halftime.
Zay Stevens did step into the tent there for a minute, so they're checking him out, going to see what's going on with him as the Yellow Jacket return team is ready to take one back.
We got Colby Tabor back. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's JP number 3.
Yeah,
it's
JP Black and Parker Mullins.
Number 3, yep, JP. Thank you, Dakota. All right, we've seen the kicker put it in the end zone about every time but once, I believe. And
yeah, he let him bring it back once, saw kind of what we were capable of bringing it back, and ever since then they've been putting it in the end zone. Kick is up, and going to be the same picture here as it goes over the head of the returners, and it's going to be 6:27 left to play in the half. Yellow Jacket ball at the 20-yard line.
All right. What do you do here, Mason? You go for a big play off the bat, or you just try to get positive yards on first down? What do you think Coach Kelly has in his head here?
Personally, I mean, I don't think you can really predict a whole lot of what Coach Kelly has coming. But if I had to guess, I'd say to get some momentum, a bigger play would be necessary right off the bat. But you just don't know what to expect. I do see Eli Turner back in there, and twin receivers out on both sides.
Showing pressure back
Snap
out
is
of it.
back. Looking for a deeper pass of about 8 yards. Jace Bradshaw just through the hands. Pass is incomplete. That would have been a first down.
Yeah, deep 12-yard out route to Jace Bradshaw. Just a little. I mean, we're inches off again. It's a handful of plays I can think of where it's a matter of inches of being something great for Sheridan, but we're going to go at it again here. 2nd down and 10. Got 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Eli's in the backfield.
Snaps back. Finds Eli Turner at the line of scrimmage with a little shovel pass. He gets some room. He's out to the 40. Just now taking his first hit. He's still standing across the 50. Stopped at the 40, knocked out of bounds. Big gain there by Eli Turner. Shovel pass from Dax McMillan.
Yeah, shovel pass. That's what you bring pressure. You do a little shovel pass underneath. Look at those linemen get downfield. Eli, big boy, but he's moving pretty good. Sheds 1 tackle there. Stiff arm. Two Rogers defenders to go down. Watch this collision right here. Boom! Attaboy, Eli. Way to run the football right there. Rogers thinking, where did that truck come from?
Man, that was awesome. That moved a ball across the field into Rogers' territory. And the Yellow Jackets are pumped and ready to make a move right here. Ball at the 39. Dax making a throw. That's Peyton. Stare it out. Ball is almost intercepted that time. That was number 19. Kind of fell off of his defender and tried to pick up that one.
Yeah, had a little stop route on the outside. Peyton running a flag route over the top. And the defender guarding JP dropped JP and fell back into coverage and just made a good play on the ball. That was a good read. Just a great play by the defense there.
2nd down and 10 for the Jackets at the 39-yard line of Rogers. 5:59 left to go in the half. This is a crucial drive in this game for the Yellow Jackets. Eli Turner there just to the right side. Low snap is back. Number 14 coming in for the sack for Rogers. All right, it's going to be a loss of about 7.
Braxton Lindsay again, free shot to the quarterback, and he didn't miss.
No, he comes in and he tries to make it impossible for the quarterback to throw the ball as he jumps out with his arms spread wide and then goes at the quarterback, just trying to make sure that Dax didn't have a way to throw it off last second.
Yep, he's 6'4", so he got long arms, and he just blocked Dax's view and then completed it with a sack. 3 down linemen again. They haven't changed anything. Looks like they're going to bring pressure from the outside again on the top of your screen.
Need another big play here. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for Sheridan. So we're going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Nash Therapeutics. Joining us back here on the Yellow Jacket broadcast is a rainy stadium here tonight.
Yeah, rain's starting to come back down, it looks like. Overall, though, not bad considering what happened in Louisiana last night. So Fortunate to play some football. We just need our offense to put a drive together here. 3rd and 15. Trips at the top, twins at the bottom.
Dax trying to find something, didn't have anything. Defenders get in there and they make a quick stop, bringing up 4th and long for the YellowJackets.
Yeah, Dax just has 0 time to throw the ball right here. The line is getting blitz from different angles. They're getting blitz from the inside and the outside, and when you don't know where they're coming from, it's hard to protect them.
Putting in Brady Dillon at quarterback on this one. Coach Kelly's got something up his sleeve here. You can see him signaling, telling guys what to do, and not as much pressure by Rogers on this one as has been. They got a free safety down deep. Brady Dillon tried to find some room to run, and he took a sack.
Again, pressure. This pressure's killing us. Delayed blitz, and bam, meets Brady with some movement, with some force. 4th down stop. They're just bringing a linebacker on the outside on a blitz, and so our linemen have got to move out to get him, and that creates a hole, and the linebacker sees it, shoots it, and it's causing a lot of disruption for our offense.
Right. Jeff Reagan in at quarterback for the Mountaineers, having a good game so far. Gonna be a play action pass, reverse handoff. Gonna have some open room there on the left hand side. Gonna get across the 30. Couple guys diving and missing, runs into his own player, which causes him to get wrapped up and stopped there at the 16. Powell is still pushing. Powell is pushing forward, and the whistle finally blows it dead at about the 13.
It's coming back. Got a clip right here on Brady Dillon on the outside, and that ended up being Brady making on the bottom of that pile, making that tackle. So good hustle by Brady.
Yeah, ball's coming back with a Platinum Roofing penalty flag. Big play, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Brady was in the right spot, saw the reverse, came upfield and got containment, had leverage, and looked like a receiver hit him in the back. But Brady didn't give up on the play. Ended up going all the way down the field, making the tackle after getting blocked in the back. So good hustle there.
That's that never quit mentality that Coach Kelly talks about a lot of times with the players. And this right here was a big one to have that penalty flag thrown. So 1st and 20 for the Mountaineers. They got quads right.
Secondary back up. Don't let them behind. You keep everything in front here.
Safety's got a big role here on this play. Jeff Reagan trying to find a man. And that was almost intercepted there. That was Braxton Fox got his hand on it, broke the pass up.
Great job by Braxton running, getting his eyes back to the quarterback, seeing the ball, making a break. Look at his leverage right there. Boom. Good job, Braxton. You can't get much better than that. Just catch it. And the only thing I can tell you to do is any better, but great job. Running downfield, feeling his receiver, looking back at the quarterback, making a good play. That's what we need right there.
Big pass break up that time by Braxton Fox. Got trips out to the right. They got one receiver at the bottom of your screen. Handoff there, kind of late handoff. He's going to get wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Big loss for the Mountaineers.
Good job. Try to delay counter, and Brady sniffed that out. Good open field tackle going nowhere.
Yeah, Brady saw that when he came around from the outside and wrapped him up real. That was a great execution there by Brady Dillon.
Got Quaylen in there coming off the field. He was in there on the tackle as well. I think we had 4 or 5 by the end of it, so great job there. Come on, guys.
3rd and 25 for the Mountaineers. This might be the furthest from the first down they've been all night.
3 minutes, 20 seconds. Keep everything in front of you, secondary. No big plays here. Let's go.
Got some safeties pretty far back there. Reagan trying to find something, getting some room on the right-hand side, jumping, throws a pass, incomplete, way overthrew his receiver there.
That was interesting. I've never seen a jump pass that deep. I guess he was trying to get over somebody and he saw in front of him. But
yeah, they're going to bring out a punt unit after that one. I mean, he jumped like I think he thought he was shooting a layup in basketball. He was jumping so high.
That was pretty athletic for sure. Good hold by the defense. Got some big plays. Got a punt coming here. And Nobody back deep. Looks like we're going to play it safe, prepare for a fake.
Just in case. You don't want to lose that 25 yards. Coach Kelly does a lot of trick plays. You'd hate to get beat by one. Snap is back, kind of high, making the kicker jump. Kick is back. Yellow Jackets going to let it roll. And it's going to come back to about the 29-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the half. Decent field position. We need to put a drive together here. String something together. Need a leader in that huddle. Getting everybody back on board. Giving them some hope. Telling them we got it. And we've got some jams going over here.
Had a great defensive drive there for the Yellow Jackets that time, getting a stop, forcing them to punt. That just gives you some momentum, which hopefully the offense can carry forward here. I think that's Eli Turner coming out to play wide receiver on the far right. Got trips right, twins to the left. Snap is back. Dax is looking to throw. A lot of focus on the right-hand side. Interception. Got some room. That's number 31 for Rogers, and he gets a touchdown.
Yeah, instead of blitzing, he's going to drop back, get in the passing zone, watching Dax the whole way, and just right there where he's supposed to be as a defender. And nobody there to track him down, so tough break for the Yellow Jackets. Good defensive play by Rogers. They blitz, and they blitz, and they blitz, and then this one they fall back. We're trying to take away that slant away, and it just perfect call for what we had going on there.
Yeah, rough situation there for the Yellow Jackets. It's all about how you rebound from something like that. You know, you got to come back with your head held high. And they're going to go for a 2-point conversion, so stopping this right here would be pretty big. 33-point lead as of right now. That's Reagan tried to find a man to throw it to. It was incomplete, so no good. 33-point lead. So the Jackets need to score on this drive, or else they're going to be looking at a mercy rule situation going into half.
Yeah, I need to score here, put something together like we've been talking about. You know, this is a character tester is what this is. Things aren't going your way. You're down 33 points. What kind of character do you have? You going to roll over and quit, or are you going to rally around your teammates, around your friends, and do something here? And Coach Kelly's just beating them over the head with, like, let's go, football, you know, family, but football while we're here, and hopefully they have that never quit attitude that Coach Kelly's driving into them.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be key, especially here on this drive. Like we said, 2:47 left to play in the second half. A lot of kicks through the end zone tonight for touchbacks, so we'll see if Parker Mullins or J.P. Black get to return one here. Kick is up, underway, and looks like we're going to get a return. That's Parker Mullins with the ball there. Trying to get somewhere wrapped up at about the 20-yard line, so we're going to start at the 20, 1st and 10 for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, only the second returnable kick tonight for our return team. Gets positive yards, 20. He looks like right at the 20-yard line. And got to go back out of here. Tie those shoelaces up, tighten them up, and let's get after it. Find some grit in you. Let's go.
Got to come out, play aggressive, and want it more. Bunch formation here. Going to be a little reverse pitch there. Got some room. He made it up to about the 25. Good little gain there for a short 5-yard gain.
Yeah, I got a counter play. Guards pulling. Little underneath give. Peyton Sterry, good blocking downfield. 74 is downfield blocking. Good job.
That was Chandler Stanton on the run on that one.
Austin getting downfield blocking. Good job, Austin. Trips at the top. Inside give to Eli. Eli's got some room.
Kind of stopped to see what he had. He's still pushing forward. I believe that's going to be a first trust home loan first down.
Good job by Eli. Seeing a good vision there. Seeing the hole. Getting upfield. We got a player down.
Yeah, it looks Looks like it's an offensive lineman. We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Allen Gate and Panel. And that was Brian Bowman down for the Yellow Jackets. Gets up, walking off the field. So thankful to see that he's okay. He's going to step to the sideline for a minute. Yellow Jackets are going to come back 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on a good run by Eli Turner. Just right up the middle, good vision. Hit the hole hard. Yards after contact for a 1st down.
Snap is back to Dax. Dax is rolling right, looking
Backside
for somebody.
screen.
Found somebody. That's Chase Bradshaw. Couldn't haul it in.
Inches, I'm telling you.
He had a guy coming, so it was good that he was able to get his hand on it, but just couldn't haul it in.
Beautiful design. Jace comes from the bottom of your screen, sets up a screen at the top of the monitor there, and just, again, inches off from a big play.
I got a bunch formation here. Receivers going out. There's 5 receivers looking for the ball. That's going to be passed to Eli Turner. Ought to be some pass interference on that one. That's a Platinum Roofing penalty flag thrown as Eli Turner was shoved to the ground.
Eli runs it out and then up. And Rogers' defender peels off, comes back, makes contact before the ball's there. Easy call for the officials. Pass interference down the field. 15-yard penalty. 1st down with 1:40 here. We're moving the ball slowly but surely, Mason.
You know, and that's kind of what you asked me last drive, if I thought we were going to go for a big play or if I thought we were going to try and go for short yards. And these short gains are what's kind of helping us. That one was an attempt for a long gain, but picked up 10 yards on a pass interference call. I mean, you got to take what you can get. Got trips out to the right, Twins on the left.
Got 3 down linemen. Rogers' defenders playing back deep. And they bring pressure again here.
Yeah, you can see that blitz coming as they move over to that left-hand side. They're coming around the side. Good block there. Pass was intended for Brady Dillon. Going to be incomplete.
That was a rocket from Dax. He had pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quick. Just, slightly off target to Brady. Lived to fight another down here. 2nd down and 10.
It was a good block by number 52, Bradley. He had that defender coming around on the left-hand side, and he just kept him away from the quarterback just long enough for Dex to release the ball.
And Rogers checked in Braxton Lindsay, their tall, athletic defensive end. You'll see him get wide outside of Bradley over there and try to beat Bradley.
He likes to hang out on that left-hand side and come in that way. Just enough time for the ball to be thrown to Peyton Sterrett for a short gain. I think he picked up 4 on that play.
Yeah, Peyton on an out route. Got 2 out routes. Might have been a miscommunication there. Usually don't have receivers in the same spot, but nonetheless, we got a good completion. Positive yards, quick throws. When they blitz, you got to get it out quick. And that's what they did there.
They're kind of running those short slant routes inside and outside, just trying to get guys open. It's working well here late in the half.
Got 1:29. Clock stopped. Peyton went out of bounds.
5 to go, 3rd down. Pass got Parker Mullins open. He's going to be hit and incomplete pass there. 4th and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Minute 23 left to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, Parker had stopped, found an opening on the outside. Dak's a little high with his delivery, not a catchable ball. So 4th and 5. Getting a play here from Coach Kelly. Brady's a quarterback. Reminder, Brady was quarterback last year, so he has experience. This is not, uncommon.
It's something we see quite often on 4th down. Brady Dillon checking in there at quarterback. Snaps back. Dillon looking to throw. Finds Peyton Sterrett, and it's going to be knocked incomplete.
Yeah, good route. Peyton started at the bottom of your screen, runs over the middle. Ball hits him maybe a little behind, but nonetheless, 4th down, we got to do what we can to catch that thing. So turnover on downs. Made some positive yards there. Mason got us out to the Rogers 47-yard line. So a little bit of a reversal of field position. And we need to make sure they don't get another one here before the half. We've got a diamond formation. You'll see this from Rogers at the top of your screen. Usually a screen or a quarterback draw, and it's a screen.
Screen, pass is thrown. He's got some room there on the right-hand side, trying to get up to the first down yardage. He's only going to get a gain of about 8.
Who was that on the tackle there? That De Leon maybe from his linebacker position gets out there and makes that tackle. Good pursuit from the middle of the field. They set up a screen and get positive yards, but good pursuit by the Yellow Jackets. Got trips here at the bottom. Going to pass.
Snaps back to Reagan. Reagan's looking right, going deep. Pass is going to be caught. That's Braxton. He's going to get dragged to the ground at the 6-yard line. Big gain there for Rogers.
Yeah, it's a deep ball. Throwing it up to that tall, athletic receiver. Braxton couldn't get his head around quite quick enough to see where the ball was, but just a great athletic play by the Rogers receiver. Braxton had good coverage. Just got to knock it away there.
1st and goal for the Rogers Mountaineers. They've got twins out to the left, and they got one receiver out to the right. Going to be a run up the middle. Touchdown, Rogers.
Another Rogers touchdown. They're going to pull the right side guard. See how he blocks, creates a lane there. Brady sees it and collapses, but just got there just a little late. Receiver's already at the 1-yard line and tackles him into the end zone. 39-0 Rogers leads. 43 seconds left in the half, and while Rogers attempts for an extra point here.
Yeah, it's going to be Benson Ashley on the kick. Rain is coming down. Kick is up. Right through the uprights. That kick is good. He has been good so far tonight. Only missed one.
Jacob Pillington almost blocked that thing there.
Yellow Jackets return team is going to have to make their way back out. Yellow Jackets are going to have 43 seconds.
43 seconds. We got it. We can do it.
There's a time to come alive. It's right now to get this offense rolling and rattling. Had some positive yards tonight. It's just, finishing that drive and finding those open receivers there once you get the ball moving.
Yeah, Rogers' blitz scheme on defense is causing us some problems on protection and in our run blocking. We just don't know where they're coming from, and it's just a hard scheme to do. When you don't know where the defender's coming from, it's hard to block them. And then Rogers has capitalized on turnovers and punts and scoring on a majority of their drives. Stopped them a couple of times early in the half. Defense has been gritty. They've been on the field a long time, probably getting some fatigue. And so I'm sure they're wanting a much-needed halftime break here to kind of regroup and get their breath.
Benson Ashley there on the kickoff. Jackets are lined up and ready. Got Parker Mullins and J.P. Black out. Going to be a touchback.
Touchback. He almost kicked that out of the end zone. I think you can call offsides on their kickoff about every time.
Yeah, they start running a little early. Just about every time. Trying to get down there and stop that return.
I'll not be partial to, though, Mason.
1st and 10 from the 20.
Can't see who's coming in. They're getting the play. It's Dax coming in. Quarterback. Had a little mix of Dax and Brady Dillon tonight at the quarterback position.
Yeah, I think Coach Kelly's just trying to bring in more people and try and throw off this defense a little bit. It's worked a couple times here tonight. Snaps back to Dax, looking for a quick pass. That was Eli Turner, just barely low, couldn't catch that one. Second down.
Eli's on the outside looking for a little underneath screen. Dax comes up a little short there with it, but second down. Zay, I haven't seen Zay on the sideline at all, and one person, does not make your team. I'll start with that, but having Zay out is affecting our offense and our scheme of how we would like to attack Rogers.
Absolutely. Still running it with 5 receivers. Dax standing very comfortably in the pocket this time. Finds Peyton Sterrett, just barely out of reach for him to catch it. Brings up third down.
Yeah, a little double move from, I think that was Jace Bradshaw, and then crossing comes Peyton and tried to hit it over the middle and couldn't connect. 36 seconds to go in the half.
Ball is at the 20-yard line.
Love to see something positive here for the boys before halftime to go into halftime. Get a little confidence back.
This is that shot for a big play we've been looking for, but instead we're going to jump off sides.
A false start on the left tackle, I believe.
Yep. Going to be 3rd and 15 for the Sheridan YellowJackets. 36 seconds left to play in the half. 40-point lead for the Mountaineers, who have played a phenomenal first half of football.
That 3-down lineman, here come backers creeping up, see if they go again.
Pressure definitely brought here by Rogers.
Here they go.
Been seeing it all night. Dax looking to throw. Thrown a little early due to the pressure, and that was J.P. Black, the intended receiver, going to bring up 4th and 15 with 31 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, J.P. got tangled up there with the defender, couldn't make his break to the inside. Dax had to get rid of it before taking a sack. Just timing issue there. Definitely some frustration from our players.
I think I just heard pass interference on that one there towards J.P. Black. Little bit of a late call, but it is a Platinum Roofing penalty flag thrown right there for a Yellow Jacket first down.
Yeah, missed the flag on the back, but there was definite contact. J.P. couldn't get away from him.
Snaps back to Dax. Dax is trying to find somebody to throw it to. Finds Wiley DePriest back right before the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1.
Try to set up a screen to sophomore Wiley DePriest. Made a good catch, but the defender that was blitzing caught onto it, turned back, and made a good open field tackle.
Clock is running. We got 8 seconds left in the half. Snaps back to Dax. Dax is looking to find a guy. Pass is completed to Wiley DePriest, and the buzzer goes off and brings us to halftime. Rogers Mountaineers have 40. Sheridan YellowJackets have 0.
They're going to put some time back on the clock.
I think you're right. I think they're putting 2 seconds back on the clock. Sheridan's going to have one more shot at this.
Yeah, so once you go out of bounds, the clock stops. The officials are keeping time themselves in addition to our scoreboard, so they said he went out with about 2 seconds left. Give us another chance to do something positive here. Got Eli way back off the line. They usually throw it a little running.
Got a deep safety out against him. That's just a quick pass there to Eli Turner. He had some room. He just runs out of bounds at about the 42. That's going to bring us to halftime. Our score is Rogers Mountaineers 40, Sheridan YellowJackets 0. Had a rough first half for the YellowJackets.
Yeah, 40 to 0. Rogers has played a pretty flawless game, to be honest. I only think of maybe 1-2 penalties on defense. Offense has been very efficient. The deep balls are connecting with the receivers. The running game is on point, and we, on the opposite hand, have not played to our full potential. I'll get it out in a second. Going back to Whitehall, we saw good offensive efficiency and good execution, good blocking, but again, these are things we can correct. Rogers is a good 7A football team. I'm not going to, make an excuse, but Rogers is a good team. We just got to execute to our best potential in order to move the ball against them. Some stats here at halftime. Sheridan has 9 first downs, 18 rushes for 8 yards, and that you can feel the impact of Zay being out and a stingy Rogers defense there. Passing yards, 133 passing yards. We're 13 of 35 on our attempts. No touchdowns and 1 interception. Offense has 5 penalties, 25 yards, and only 2 of 12 on third down conversions and 1 of 8 on fourth down conversions. Rogers, 11 first downs, 25 rushing yards, 213 passing yards, 11 of 19 for the Rogers quarterback, Jeff Reagan, only making his 3rd start, so a good game for him. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 6 penalties for 60 yards as a team, 2 for 8 on third down. Time of possession, they've had the ball, it looks like not very long. They're scoring pretty quickly. We've had the ball longer, almost 9 minutes, roughly. It's not exact numbers there, but we've had the ball, I feel like, longer, but Rogers is hitting quick plays and quick scores. And so we go into halftime now, and as a coach, you got to find a way to motivate these kids, to get them back confident. They had a rough game against Lakeside last week, and then come out in the first half and are down, 40-0. You've got to get these kids back up, get them back believing in themselves and in the system and in trusting themselves to do some great things. I think typically what coaches do is say, hey, the first half is done. We're going to go out and we're going to win the second half. And we're going to work on things and get better, and let's just win this second half and see what the score comes out to be in the end.
Yeah, you kind of have to look behind you, put that first half behind you, and move forward to try and come out. It's not the best conditions to play football in, but definitely doable. Raining a little bit harder now here at halftime. Big game tonight. This is the game of the week in the state of Arkansas. We have Fearless Friday out here. They're doing their interviews here at halftime, and we're just so excited that we get to be out here and be a part of this. We got 18 and a half minutes left here in halftime. We're going to take a short break here, and we just want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. I want to name Nash Therapeutics, Allen Gayton Panel, and Lunsford Reality with Haley Cox. Thanks you guys so much.
Kept saying it, and he was like, it's supposed to come off the front. It's like a latch on the back to keep it from coming off the back. So you're supposed to push it forward. You're supposed to be a camera supposed to
winners, the Sheridan Dance and Booster Club VIP passes. The winner is Michelle Staley. If you are present, please claim your prize in the press box. Thank you.
Best you can do.
It's annoying. It's not even raining. It's just a mist. But it's enough to collect overtime.
We did one the first year that everything. We did one and he was wearing it was a big deal. He was wearing a really awesome solid black uniform. Only going to wear them that Thursday night. And it was, I think this was 4 p.m. We should have, we should have called it off and should have canceled. Every camera went down 2 or 3 times. The satellite truck, if you were bracing so hard, the front should have put in the space. It was so bad.
Tua and Tyreek Hill for more in the first half. 6 points.
Oh, the game?
I put
Who
that.
had work?
The Bills.
Oh, yeah.
I went to go play to the Jack didn't do well, and I'm like, well, the Bills, every good AFC game with the Bills is always down. I'm like, I'll put 2 in it. He started 2 picks. He's getting 2 points. I put Jackson Smith in Winslow last week, and he got me like 3 points.
Yeah.
Honestly, should should I keep that on with that? Like not put my head under?
No, I wasn't gonna try to put my head up under it, but I don't know how that's gonna work. We trying.
Yeah. I'll say I'm too short to put my head under. I might. I can. What I did was I was just covering it up for right now, but I was like I flipped it back where it was just sitting like on top of the edge.
I got another camera.
It needs to stop. It feels to stop listening.
Welcome back to the Sheridan Yellow Jacket broadcast. I'm Mason Fisher. I'm here with Jeremy Orman. Jeremy, rough first half, but we are here and we are ready for second half.
Yeah, halftime's winding down. I wish I could be in the locker room to see Coach Kelly in action and trying to get these young men motivated to come out and never give up, have some character. Show the community, show the broadcast, everyone watching at home what we're all about, and setting a new tone here for Sheridan football. So, rough half. There were some positive things that happened. We found success when we got rid of the ball quick as an offense. When Dax gets the snap and gets it to his receiver quickly, we had some success there. We had success with some shovel passes where Eli would come underneath and Dax would do a little quick shovel to him behind the line of scrimmage, and we had blockers out front to give him some space to run. And then Eli out of the backfield catching the ball, had a big gain at the end of the half as well. But Rogers, no qualms about it. Good football team. Their offensive line is large. Like I mentioned pregame, we've got 6'4", 370, 6'1", 250, 6'1", 270. Offensive lineman here 6'2", 330, and so these big linemen, and they're athletic, and they're giving their quarterback plenty of protection. We've gotten to the quarterback a couple of times. Our defense was gritty. They've been on the field a long time, but they were gritty in that first half, especially into the first quarter, start of the second quarter. Holding, not allowing Rogers to score. Brady Dillon comes backside, hits the quarterback, knocks the ball loose. We're inches away from recovering the ball inbounds. We had some deep routes on offense where the receiver catches the ball, his foot's on the line, inches away from big plays. Some passes from Dax to our receivers, inches away from being catches and over the middle for big plays and completions. So, as I said pre-halftime, Rogers came out, has performed, and has completed their assignments well. And Sheridan has not played our best game, and we're going to have to play our very best the second half to make progress, to instill confidence back in our team, and for the boys to show everybody, what Sheridan football is going to be about going forward. Still exciting to watch. I mean, we're running a spread offense. We're throwing the ball around. We just haven't been able to really make any progress getting down the field and then scoring any points. So overall, frustrating. I know the kids are frustrated. Think about all the 7-on-7s and all the workouts and the long practices and all the time they watch film. I've spent a lot of time preparing for this season, and so I just hope everybody watching and our community stays behind these kids and encourages them, because I tell you, there's nobody that's more frustrated than these kids right now.
And it's awesome to see. It's halftime. It's 40-0, but I've been watching this halftime, and I haven't seen any parents leave. I haven't seen any family friends. I haven't seen students leave. I haven't seen anybody being negative. This is a community that is out here to support these boys, and to have that kind of support as a football team at this level is very significant. We got the 6A Sheridan YellowJackets playing the 7A Rogers Mountaineers. They're a bigger school. We knew that this was going to be a really physical game. We knew they were going to come out here and show a lot of pressure. It's just all in how you respond at this point. We're going to have a running clock the second half. It's a sportsmanship rule that takes place anytime you go into halftime over 30 points ahead of your opponent. So that's gonna be in effect here tonight, and it's all gonna be in how we respond. So we're gonna take this last 30 seconds of halftime. We're gonna thank our sponsors one quick time: Nash Therapy and Associates.
No, don't take this bag off.
Coming back on the field is the Sheridan YellowJackets. They're gonna be kicking the ball at halftime. This will be their first kickoff of the game. So we'll be interested to see how they come out here and what they bring for the second half. They got about 3 minutes to get back into shape and ready to go for the game, the rest of this game. And you can just see the way that they come in here. That was Parker Mullins leading the group.
All right. Back for second half action. Not only fans here stuck around, but our people online stuck around. Got my high school guys, the Wolfpack. They've been watching the game and being loyal listeners, so appreciate you guys and your support. Means a lot to us. Thank you guys.
It really does. Thank you guys so much. Got a big second half of football here. Game of the week here in Sheridan, Arkansas. Again, we got Fearless Friday out here with us tonight. So
Yeah,
I think there's 4 different broadcasts going on this game right now.
Yeah, a lot of attention around it. Rogers being 7A school, good reputation. Rogers actually lost 20 seniors last year, and so this is supposed to be a rebuilding year on offense for them. Their defense is laden with seniors. They've got an experienced defense, but their offense is young, trying to find a groove. 1-1 on the year, and has come out and looked good so far in the first half. Sheridan young on offense as well, and we've had some key losses in the game as well. Our dynamic running back, Zay Stevens.
I did some checking up on him. I believe he's going to be in concussion protocol.
Okay.
So he might not come back this game.
Yeah, I hate to hear that, but safety of the boys is first priority, so they're going to keep an eye on him. Our starting center has been out for the first 2 games. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then we had Brian Bowman go out as well with an injury, so I'm looking for him on the sideline. Can't see him, but doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of boys down there, so hope he's okay as well. But second half about to kick off here. Got about 45 seconds before the teams take the field, and we just need some positive plays. We're going to start, I assume, with an onside kick if Coach Kelly holds true to form, and a recovery here would totally change the momentum of the game for Sheridan YellowJackets.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm fully expecting this to be an onside kick, first kick of the game for the YellowJackets. We watched in warm-ups Rogers, practicing receiving onside kicks, and I'm not gonna lie, I saw the ball slip through their hands more than once.
Yeah.
They were not. I don't know how ready they're gonna be for a wet football coming at them at a way that they're just not used to.
Yeah, it's something you've got to practice. It's something you've got to train for. It takes away time from working on other things when you know that an onside kick is coming. And I think you gave some good stats on the first game of the season about our success if we recover onside kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. In any game where the Sheridan YellowJackets have recovered, I'm sorry, not the Sheridan YellowJackets, in any game where Coach Kelly's offense has recovered an onside kick, just one in the game, they have won 155 of those games and only lost 6.
Yeah, Preston Hurd's going to attempt the kick here and line up for an onside kick. Sheridan's waiting for Rogers to take the field. Officials blowing the whistle, telling them to come on. Preston has had 4 onside kicks this year, and we've gotten 1 of those. Andrew Mitchell's the other kicker. He's had 5 onside kicks, and we've recovered 2 of his, so 25% chance of getting it back, according to data analytics by Dakota Hedden.
Kick is kind of like a little kick in the air, just out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds, that'll be a flag, but we got...
I think they were trying to go over the head of the defenders on that one.
Legal procedure.
Yeah, I think that's a 5-yard penalty from where the ball landed. So that spots the ball at the 44. First and 10 for the Mountaineers coming out. And this will start our third quarter. 12 minutes in the third quarter. Again, like I said, it's going to be a running clock, so this defense is going to have to get a stop quickly. And we'll see what Sheridan brings.
Rogers has brought in a new quarterback. It's A.J. Francisco.
He was been the holder for their kicker all night. Snap is back. Got the running back. Going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by about 5 or 6 blue helmets.
Yeah, hand off to Rhett Southoff, and replay here showing good penetration by our defensive line. Got Brady off the edge, making first contact, and then a gang of teammates there to finish him off. Hey, I love that. Coming right out of halftime, we're down, but the defense is swarming to the ball. It tells me they're in it.
Yeah, never can give up, even in a situation like this. Second down and 10. Snap is back. Going to be a handoff. Outside running. That's number 38. Going to get wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. What a good stop there by the Jackets.
Good job. I think that's Braxton on the outside, keeping outside leverage, so he's going to make contact with his right shoulder, and he's going to have his left arm free to keep containment, make the running back try to turn inside, but the running back did not. Tried to beat Braxton. Braxton did a great job there making an open field tackle.
All right, still got A.J. Francisco in at quarterback. He's got a flag on the play.
False start up front, back him up 5.
Be a Platinum Roofing penalty flag there. Back him up 5 yards.
Coach Waylon coming in. He's good at getting pressure, splitting the line and getting to the quarterback. Hopefully he can put some pressure here on the new quarterback for Rogers. Third down. Call it 17, and they're in a passing formation.
Yeah, this is big for the Jackets coming out here, trying to get a stop on this first drive here. Snap is back, rolling right. That's Francisco. Penalty flag flies. Pass is thrown out of bounds. We'll see what the flag is. Probably holding, based on where it was thrown. Platinum Roofing penalty flag holding on the offense. And that penalty is going to be declined. Brings up fourth down.
Yeah, great pursuit there by Weston Ramsey. Top of your screen, chasing down the quarterback, wrapping him up. And good coverage by the secondary as well, making the quarterback roll right, cutting the field in half. And we were there to make a good play, keeping him to fourth down. Hey, great way to come out, set the tone, defense. Let everybody know we're not giving up. We're here to stay, and we're going to battle to the end.
Absolutely. They're bringing out their punt team. That's Benson Ashley back there to punt it away. The Jackets have nobody back to recover. And the snap is back. Punt is up. Beautiful kick there. Going to hit the ground at the 28. Perfect roll there. And it's going to go to about the 17 where the YellowJackets will pick it up and have their first drive of the third quarter.
All right, offense coming on, first drive of the second half. We're going to see what kind of adjustments have been made and what we can do here to string together some positive plays, put a long drive together. Even a long drive is a success if it doesn't result in points. We just need to move the ball down the field.
That's right. You got to have some positive yardage every chance we get. They're going to have a 3-3 defense set up here. Got some safeties out back. Dax getting the ball. Hand off to Eli Turner. Got a penalty flag thrown. I think they're going to call it holding on the offense. Looked like a little block there from behind.
Yeah, I say clipped him in the back. I don't agree with it.
I don't either. I think he was already falling.
Yeah, but
they're going to call it nonetheless, and it's going to bring up first down and 20 for the YellowJackets.
he didn't ask me what I thought, but he called the penalty anyway. So backs us up a little bit. Rough start. That first down is huge. When you get positive yards on first down, it will help your drive continue and be successful. And going back on your first play of a drive is just a momentum killer. So
it definitely makes it more difficult. They're going to bring out trips receivers on the right. Got Peyton Starrett up at the top of your screen. Snaps back to Dax. Play action pass. Going to be out to Jace Bradshaw. And he's going to get stopped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Parker Mullins with the block. He stays on that block just a little bit longer. We get more room for Jace to break free on the outside. We get some of our penalty yards back at about 2nd and 13. And we get a play call here from Coach Kelly. In tight, bunch formation. See what we got.
Typically, what we've seen tonight is these receivers kind of start to go out and cross. Got a lot of slant routes going. Finds Peyton Starrett upfield, and that's going to be First Trust Home Loans first down.
Great concentration by Peyton Starrett. Gets hit as he's making the catch. Had to bulldoze a defender that was all over him. And draped on him like a jacket. Peyton fights through it, finds a hole, gets open, makes a catch behind him in traffic. Great play there by Peyton. Good delivery by Dak. Stay in the pocket. Not losing focus, not getting antsy, stays there, waits for Peyton to come open, hits him.
Snap is back, looking for blocks. Dax has time, finds J.P. Black. He had some room, gets a gain of about 9. Good find, great deliverance there by Dax.
Yeah, JP's inside receiver. Just runs a little seam route, stays inside again. Defenders are draped all over these guys while they're trying to catch the ball, but good concentration, great hands. Good job there.
Keeping with five receivers. Snap up. Dax has time. Looking to throw. I think there's a little miscommunication on that route. Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Jace runs an out. Dax expecting him to stop in that hole in the zone. Throws it behind the receiver. 2nd down here. Rogers hasn't brought any blitzes, much pressure, but the offensive line doing a much better job in protection, giving Dak some time to throw and make some completions here.
You got 2 receivers out on the right, 3 on the left. Sets Eli Turner in motion. Snap is back. Hand off to him. He's going for a little jet sweep. Gets a gain of about 8 yards. Great run there by Eli Turner.
Yeah, a little jet sweep to Eli. You got a good seal on the edge by the line. There's that 75 over here, Seth Thurman, the tackle. And then we got J.P. Black and Parker Mullins delivering good blocks downfield. Big gain there on 2nd down, 3rd and 2. I'm sure he's going to go for it on 4th down, so we got 2 yards, 2 plays to get 2 yards here.
Snap is back. Dak's giving a little toss there to Eli Turner, trying to get a gain of 2 yards. I think he got there. That's a First Trust Home Loans first down.
Yeah, that's tough. 2 yards by Eli. Taking hits as soon as he gets the ball, keeps the feet moving. Just a big load to bring down. Yards after contact. First down, YellowJackets. Good run there by Eli Turner. That boy.
4 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in the quarter. Receivers running out, looking for somebody. That's Dax. Gets it to J.P. Black. It's just he's going to get a hit and ball knocked out. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10.
A good play by Damian for Rogers. Just got his hands in between our receiver's hands to break that ball up. But good read by Dax. Look downfield, nothing there. Comes underneath. Makes a good delivery. Just broken up. Good play.
Got a good-looking drive here so far. Moving forward, positive yards for the most part. 2 first downs. Snap is back to Dax. Going to be a handoff to Brady Dillon, trying to get some yards in the middle. He gets up, and I think he had a gain of about 6 there. Good run there by Brady Dillon.
Yeah, I call that the pistol formation. Brady's behind the quarterback. Spin move, contact, boom, contact. Good, solid run. Legs are still moving, carrying people with him for a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, he was leaning forward and just pushing with them legs, and that's very crucial whenever you get to those moments. We got 3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
Brady's played linebacker. He's played quarterback. Now he's played running back.
And wide receiver. I've seen him out there a couple times tonight, too. Dax has to throw it pretty quick there. Finds Peyton Sterrett for a First Trust Home Loans first down. He was out at about the 27.
That is a big league throw right here. He throws it before Peyton makes his break, and he throws it right where he's supposed to throw it. Peyton gets his head around quick, makes a good catch, secures the ball for a big first down.
Yeah, he threw that ball perfectly. Number 47 out there for Rogers just couldn't even get his hand to it, so that was a perfect throw. Great deliverance by Dax there. 1st and 10. Set the man in motion. That's Brady Dillon. Brady Dillon now looking to pass. Throwing the ball. That's Jace Bradshaw. Ball is picked off in the end zone. He's going to be bringing it out. That's number 4 for Rogers. Got some room. That's Peyton Sterrett right there by him. Brought in from behind. Penalty flag thrown. We'll see what this penalty flag is.
There's going to be a face mask. Yeah, tried a little trickery there. Gave Brady a handoff. You can hand it off behind the line of scrimmage, and the player can still pass. And so that's what they did, hand it to Brady. Brady throws a pass downfield, double coverage overthrows the receiver, and it results in an interception by their.
It's a platinum roofing penalty flag. I believe it's a face mask on Rogers.
Yeah, Cam Cunningham makes the interception, and during his return of that interception, grabs one of our players' face mask. So that's kind of a rare penalty for an offensive. He has the ball, so we call that an offensive face mask. It's going to back him up.
Yeah, I'm sure he was reaching out there for that stiff arm and grabbed the face mask of Peyton Sterrett there. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Rogers with not so great field position at the 11-yard line. We'll see what the Jackets defense can do. I can see they're trying to bring some pressure, possibly a blitz here. A lot of receivers out for Rogers. A.J. Francisco with the ball, looking, had some slant routes, finds a guy going deep, picked off. That's Sheridan YellowJackets with the interception. Little trick play, little handoff, reverse, down to number 11. He gets to the 5-yard line, hit, knocked out of bounds at the 3. Almost a pick 6. Nice trick play on the interception.
A lot to break down here. So awesome, amazing hands there by Lawson Walling to even make the play. And then Coach Kelly has a trick play for defense. Unbelievable reverse off of a pick. Good block there by number 41, Jonathan De Leon, to free him up and just outside the end zone. Unbelievable defensive play. Great hands. Tips it to himself, secures the ball, and then why not throw a reverse in there while you're at it?
Yeah, let's just throw them off while they're down and just keep going at it. That was amazing. Excellent execution there by the defense. Got a goal line package here set up.
Yeah,
quick
wide
little
open
pass, and that's going to be Peyton Sterrett in for a Sheridan touchdown.
There we go, fellas. There we go. Seth Thurman still on the edge on the outside. And Peyton's got good wheels, gets to the outside, nobody there. Great job by the offensive line, great job by Peyton. Man, that interception.
I can't get it out of my head that just the way that they did that.
Yeah.
He caught the ball over his shoulders, kind of tipped it back to himself, and the fact that he shared the ball and wasn't worried about it, so that's a great team move. We got Preston Herr in for the extra point attempt. I'm not sure if it's a false start or a offside, but we had guys coming in from around. It's offside, so that's a platinum roof penalty flag thrown there. Going to move the Yellow Jackets up 1 more yard.
I'm going to stay with the field goal unit.
Yes, they are. Preston Herr. Jace Bradshaw is the holder here. Preston Herr has had a pretty good season so far, the first 2 games.
Jumped again.
Jumped off sides yet again, half the distance to the goal line. We'll see. It is offsides. Platinum Roofing, penalty flag thrown on the goal line. Got some eager Mountaineers out there wanting to get their hand at blocking, and they're going to force the ball even closer.
He was anti because we were missing a player, and he had a free shot at the block. So they run number 32 on to get to the edge. Gunnar Hoyle there, extra protection.
Kick is up. It is through the uprights. Kick is good for Preston Herr. 7 points on the board for the Yellow Jackets.
There we go. There we go, Sheridan.
That's the football we've been waiting to see tonight.
There we go. We get it down close. We punch it in, do what we're supposed to do. Off of an interception with a planned reverse. Like they had to practice that 1,000 times. That was too smooth just to pull out of your hat. So
yeah, and you know there's communication down there on the field too, because it was number 11 Reed Stevens that got the ball and ran it down, and he just did such a great job. And him and Lawson Wallingford had to have communicated and known exactly what was going to happen there.
yeah, it was like almost like a punt return. Like Rogers had punted it to us, and we had set up a design reverse with blockers out front for a big return. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a play that Coach Kelly I'm sure will praise them for. It went down and I mean, Reed Stevens took it down, took a really good hit there on the 3-yard line. Going to be the same kind of kick as last time. They're going to catch it. Looks like there's a penalty flag thrown.
Looks like we were a little eager coming off the ball. May have crossed the line before he kicked it.
Back us up about 5 yards.
No onside kick. Just 2 short kickoffs here to the corner number 4. It's the cornerback Cam Cunningham.
It actually was a penalty on Rogers as they moved the ball 5 yards further forward.
Okay. They
So,
must have,
illegal formation maybe, I'm not sure.
yeah, can't come across that line there too soon, I guess.
Probably what they did. It's going to be the same type of kick. Backing them up, going to fall out of bounds at the 15. So I believe that will put the Mountaineers at the 20-yard line with the ball after the 5-yard penalty.
He might be
maybe 30.
Maybe coached to kick it out of bounds so that there's no return. I'm not sure. That's 2 and 3 in a row he's kicked out of bounds, including the penalty.
Yeah, they're going to start the drive at the 30-yard line. We'll see what the Yellow Jacket defense can do against this rattled Mountaineer offense. A.J. Francisco in at quarterback. Jackets defense looks fired up, bringing some pressure. Got a run play. They're going to get some yards on a big hit there. And he's going to get stopped.
Reed Stevens coming up from his safety position and bring in the wood. Watch Reed here from all the way back at the 40 come up. Boom, right there. Filling a hole. He'll think about going there again next time.
Yeah, that was a great read there by Reed Stevens. Great read for Reed. And got 2nd down for the Mountaineers.
Defense is, I'm proud of defense. Good gritty performance by them, even though they're giving up some points. Still coming out.
Going to be another run up the middle there. Going to be a big gain for the Mountaineers. That was number 21, DeCarius Smith, with the carry on that one. Big gain for the Mountaineers. 1st down.
Yeah, Braxton Fox making a touchdown-saving tackle. Had a good scheme by the Rogers offensive line. Got to the 2nd level. Got our linebackers blocked, and Braxton's there to save the day for the defense. Brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Rogers 40, Sheridan 7, and the running clock is making this go by really quickly.
Yeah, really quick. I kind of didn't realize how much time was left. We are going to take a second to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Allen Gate and Panel.
told my mom, we ever get down by 20 points, you start that car up and you go home.
I've never been in a game where we just been blown out of the water. One second.
Back here, Jackets.
They're going to say he was down.
Yeah, he was down.
Ball came
behind
out.
the line of scrimmage.
Ball came out, but officials are going to say he was down. Sheridan believes that it came out before he made contact with the ground.
Officials are still trying to figure out what to call here. Talking to our team and telling them that, he was down by contact before the ball came out.
I think that was 35. I think that was Hayden Leffel. And
a penalty flag on the play. On the Yellow Jackets.
That's a 15-yarder. It must have been a late hit.
That or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Maybe piling on late. Man, they stuffed that thing in the backfield, too. That's a bad break for Sheridan.
Yeah, it was. Bringing a lot of pressure. Hand off to the outside. Nowhere to go as the Jackets swarm in and get a big stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Great pursuit there. Keeping the running back stretched out. He had nowhere to break up the field. They stretched him out to the sideline and then gang tackled him there for a good loss on first down.
Sheridan definitely bringing a lot more pressure here in the second half. Handoff. No, not a handoff. It's going to be a fake out to the quarterback, out to the right-hand side. We got a penalty flag thrown.
It's going to back Rogers up.
Yeah, that's a Platinum Roofing penalty flag. Going to be holding on the offense. So second down and long for Rogers after that little fake handoff.
Yeah, that's a read play, so he's going to ride the ball in the stomach of his running back, and he's going to read our defensive end. If our defensive end crashes, comes down the line, he'll pull it out, keep it, and go to the outside. But we had a Rogers lineman, I think he was holding Brady Dillon there on the outside for a penalty, second and long here.
Yeah, second down and 14. No, it's longer than that. It's like 20. And Jackets are eager to come across that line, not jumping, but coming close, showing the pressure. Francisco looking for somewhere to go, going deep with it. Get a man wide open, and it was number, I can't
89.
read what, I think it is 89, number 14 for Sheridan there, over there, and he kind of lost his footing, stepped away, and really created a lot of separation between the receiver and the defender on that one.
Yeah, Chandler was there step for step with him. 89 got away with a little bit of a shove to separate himself, turns around, makes a good catch.
First down, Francisco. Hand off. Gets some room on the left. Gets to the 10-yard line. Going to be wrapped up, pushed out of bounds at about the 8.
Good gang tackle there. Blitzed up the middle. It opens up a lane. And I can't tell who that was, but another good gang tackle there by the Sheridan YellowJackets. Like Reed Stevens again coming up, making a good open field tackle from his safety position.
All right, here we go. Snap is back. Handoff again, this time to the right-hand side. Trying to get some room, doesn't have anywhere to go with it. He's going to have a loss of a yard.
Yeah, great job by Braxton there. Braxton makes contact with his right shoulder, right arm, and keeps running sideline to sideline, keeping his left arm free. Holds that containment, makes a great tackle there. Stop the running back from getting around the corner. Second down and goal.
Rogers looking to get the play call from the coach. Got 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this game. Jackets trying to get a stop here. Second and goal for the Mountaineers. Got a penalty flag thrown. It's a delay of game on the offense, a Platinum Roofing penalty flag. 7 minutes now to go in the quarter, in the game. And Rogers is backed up to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, second and goal from the 15. They got twins to both sides of the field, running back to his right. Everybody up for Sheridan. Got to have good man
Snap is
defense.
back. Pressure coming. Ball thrown up high. Gonna be caught. Pushed out of bounds at the 2.
So that's just a good ball. He throws it up high to an area, lets his receiver run under it. And we had a couple of defenders over there. Braden Lewis leaves his man, drops back to make a play, and the ball was slightly underthrown. Had a lot of air under it, though. Allowed the receiver to jump under it, make a catch. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, big play here for Sheridan. They're really needing a stop right here. Just over 6 minutes left to go in the game. Snap is back, looking to throw. Finds a man in the corner of the end zone, but that's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
And one-on-one coverage on the outside. Again, Braden Lewis over there. Run the out route. Braden plants, pushes him out. Good job there.
Yeah, good job there by Braxton Fox, just taking up the room there in the corner of the end zone, making it to where the receiver has to come out. Looks like a field goal attempt's going to be tried. They're going to bring out Benson Ashley for the kick.
Clock steadily ticking, 5:35, 5:32 in the game, still rolling.
Play clock down to 3 seconds. Kick is up, and it is good. 43 now for the Mountaineers. Sheridan YellowJackets 7. 5:24 left to go in the game. The Sheridan YellowJackets return team makes their way out onto the field.
Yeah, good stand there by the defense. Bend but don't break. Rogers put together a good little drive, but held them there at the goal line. Instead of a touchdown, 6 points, we gave up 3. So again, defense has shown some grit, shown some toughness, and had performed well in the second half so far, giving up 3 points. Sheridan, I'd love to see another touchdown here to cap this game off for our offense. Moved the ball pretty well last drive. Tried a little handoff trick play. It resulted in that interception. We get it right back on an interception of our own and get down close to the goal line and punch it in. So showed some good potential here in the second half, and hope we can build on that and put some good plays together here and get some rhythm going for we've got a bye week. We hadn't mentioned that. This is a short week. Usually boys play on Friday, and it's been a shorter week to prepare. Coming up on a bye week, we can work on a lot of things, get better over the next 2 weeks before we open up our conference play.
Yeah, I like what you just brought up there. We got West Memphis here in 2 weeks for our first conference game. It's going to be a home game. Sheridan's going to have another offensive drive here. Kick's going to be back towards J.P. Black, bounce out of the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Going to start at the 20-yard line. 5 minutes, 24 left to go in the game. This clock will still be running.
Got Jaden Green checking in at wide receiver, junior wide receiver. He's got some good speed. Going to try out some younger guys here late in the game.
Yeah, try and get them some reps and get them some time. Very crucial, very valuable in this game.
Gunnar Hoyle down here at the bottom.
Still got Peyton Starrett in there, and Dax in at quarterback. Dax gets the snap. Quick pass out to Peyton Starrett on the left-hand side, trying to get the room there. Makes it up to about the 28.
Yeah, a little swing pass out to Peyton. Good speed. Get him out in space. 32 out there blocking for him, Gunnar Hoyle. So good positive play on first down. I mean, if you can get 8 yards on first down every time, that's a good trend. Good tone setter for a drive.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big momentum gain there. We got trips out to the right, one receiver standalone down low. Parker Mullins with the handoff. Nice positive yards there for a First Trust Home Loans first down.
Yeah, inside give to Eli Turner, and it's going to take more than one person to get Eli down typically. He's a good hard runner inside the tackle. He gives us a little thunder to Zay's lightning, and very, very good first 2 drives. We got first down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Let's keep putting it together.
All right, we got a bunch formation here. Parker Mullins kind of drops the ball. They're going to call that incomplete pass. The ball was going forward, so incomplete pass.
Yeah, remember, it doesn't matter if it's behind the line or not. If he pitches it forward, I didn't see the replay, but for them to call it incomplete, he had to have been pitching it forward to the receiver.
Yeah, and that's what we saw there. I think it was Parker Mullins there, and just couldn't hang on. Incomplete pass. Brady Dillon in at quarterback.
Pressure coming outside on a blitz.
Had a man. That was Parker Mullins there coming on the left-hand side. Little cross route. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd down and 10 for the Sheridan YellowJackets.
Good protection by the line. Give Brady plenty of time to throw on an underneath route, and just couldn't connect there. Third down, 10. I think you already said that, Mason. So I'm going to go for it here, I assume, on 4th down. And
should be 3rd down here. Brady Dillon stepping back. Got a lot of pressure coming. Looking for some room to run. Finds it. Slides. They knock his helmet off. No penalty flag is thrown.
Should have been.
There it is. There's the penalty flag. Platinum roofing penalty flag comes in a little late that time. But, yeah, Brady Dillon takes a late hit right there. That was a big one.
Good to see Brady up. Took a hard hit. He gave himself up. When you slide feet first, you're telling defense, I'm giving myself up. I'm just going down. And they still popped him pretty good, knocked his helmet off.
Yeah, I think he might have a little bit of a nosebleed. Dax McMillan checks in. He's getting the play call from Coach Kelly. You can tell they're really checking on Brady Dillon down there. He might be a little shaken up after that one. And a step away with the athletic trainer, Dashi. He's a new athletic trainer for Sheridan this year.
Yeah, Brady's okay.
Yeah, he's going to take a seat for a minute. I don't think it's anything real major, but they are going to take a look at him for just a minute.
Good athleticism. Saw an opening ran, got a first down for us.
Yeah, chain gang can't catch up. Dax is going to keep the ball on this one, and he's going to have to slide down with a gain of about 2.
Yeah, it was a missed exchange. Dax was expecting a run. Eli didn't get the ball, so Dax just followed Eli for a couple yards before going down and giving himself up.
Yeah, it's too late in this game to worry about taking an injury. You know, you just got to play this one safe. If a quarterback sees somebody coming at them, they need to get down. Eli Turner just to the right-hand side of Dax. Got trips out to the left, standalone receiver at the top. Dax kind of steps back, very comfortable. Pass is low, incomplete.
Tried to get out. Mason Mangrum had 2 inside receivers. Push off, run deep routes, and Mason come underneath on a slant, just couldn't connect.
3rd down and 9 for the Sheridan YellowJackets. Minute 30 left to go in this game. See if Sheridan can finish driving it down this field. Had some good offensive drives in the second half. I believe there's going to be a false start on the play. And a back Sheridan up 5 yards.
Third and 14. Again, 2 plays here to get first down, but we got to hurry. Got 55 seconds and ticking in the game remaining.
Brady Dillon's up and walking around, so I'm pretty sure he's feeling better. I'm not sure if he'll step back in or not. Probably sit the rest of this one out. Dax is going to stand back there, under 40 seconds left to go. Snap is back, looking for a decent pass play here. Passes out of the reach of Parker Mullins. That's going to be incomplete. 30 seconds left in this game. 4th down.
Dax rolling out to the left. 2 receivers push off deep, and they run an out route this time. Rogers still bringing pressure.
Coach Kelly trying to get another play in here. Less time on the clock than there is on the play clock, so this game's going to wind down to an end more than likely right after this play. Dax standing comfortably, airs it out, finds Parker Mullins, throws an interception. number 27 for Rogers, and that's going to be the game. That's going to end it with Rogers Mountaineers 43, Sheridan YellowJackets 7. Had some good, decent offensive plays there in the second half for the YellowJackets.
Yeah, we moved the ball in the second half. Had some good plays. I hope they take that with them into the next 2 weeks, while they prepare for West Memphis here at home in the conference opener. Tough games. Lakeside, good, solid team. Rogers, 7A, good, solid team. This will make us better during conference play, though, playing good competition and seeing what's out there, seeing how to prepare for different blitzes and defenses, and seeing how to prepare for different offenses will go a long way for us in the conference. So
yeah, you don't always want to play guys that are at your level and lower. You want to play these guys that are in that next conference up and get that opportunity and see those plays and see that size. Just as you have that opportunity moving forward, you've seen it. You know that you can do it. This is awesome going into the bye week. Allows Sheridan, we got 2 weeks to recover from this and improve what we can do against West Memphis here at home. Gonna be a big game here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, big game. Conference kickoff at home. Should be a good crowd. Just to recap some of the stats here. Sheridan 16 first downs, 41 rushing yards, 195 passing yards, 20 of 50 for Dax on the day, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, 87 penalty yards from 10 penalties, 5 for 17 on third down, 1 of 8 on fourth down. So not our strongest showing. Again, we have 2 linemen out, Zay Stevens out under a concussion protocol. Another good thing that we have 2 weeks is to get everybody healthy before conference. So looking forward to seeing how we can bounce back, how we prepare, and looking forward to a bright future for Sheridan YellowJacket football. They're down, I'm sure, right now and frustrated, but we'll use this feeling to propel us going forward because I think we have a good football team, good coaching staff, and community rallying around these boys this year.
Yeah, and you can see, it's not on your screen right now, but it's amazing to watch Coach Kelly. Even after a loss, he gets his team together, does a speech at the end of every game, but he doesn't just do it for the team. He invites the community, invites the parents to come on down, listen to him, and just understand, this is only the 3rd game of the season. This season is not over. It's far from it. We have 7 games guaranteed left to go, and we start conference play in 2 weeks, so this is a big moment for us going into the bye week.
Yeah, yep. Preseason games are great, and love to have wins on your record, but conference is what matters most. So.
That's right. So it's time for us to start getting ready for conference and hosting West Memphis here in 2 weeks. We're super excited. I want to take this opportunity. Thank you, Jeremy, for being out here with us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you to People's Bank for sponsoring us, and I want to thank all of our sponsors right now. First Trust Home Loans, People's Bank, Platinum Roofing, Nash Therapeutics, Allen Gate and Panel, Lunsford and Associates, Haley Cox. Thank you guys so much for your help and sponsoring us. If you want to be a part of this, please let us know. We'd love to have your help. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're the Sheridan YellowJacket broadcast. I'm Mason Fisher here with Jeremy Orman.